Hey up, everyone. As I put myself off the mute button. How y'all doing? It's me, Stef the Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and I'm doing something a little bit different. Today we were scheduled, me and Adan, to do our collaboration. So me introducing an American to British TV, more specifically Life on Mars. But didn't factor in it's Father's Day today. So I was like, no, spend some more hours with your dad. Of course. So instead, I'm winging it a little bit. But why the heck not? I thought, do you know what? There were a buttload of articles that came out this week that I thought, why not chat about them? Because some definitely grabbed my eye. And I was like, you what? So, with that being said, before we get into it, hello, Tyler. Thank you very much for joining, as ever, you wonderful dude. And everyone else that's watching, hello. You're good, how about me? I'm doing very, very well. I don't know if you heard, I had some really good news from work this week. In a nutshell, I got a promotion. No, I'm not fired, Richard. That's my partner. That's the one that you can blame where late at night I am Stef ASMR version. It's because I don't want to wake that person up. But yes, I got a promotion, so I'm absolutely doing fantastically well. So yeah, really looking forward to it. I get to start my new job, not next week, but the week after. So raring to go on that one. But let's raring to go on my nice little side hobby here, which is you lot and my channel, because I absolutely adore it. So let's crack on, because yes, I am not literally clickbaiting you guys here. Oh, why is that? Do you know what? I thought that it would have been a little bit more smoother than that, guys. Damn it. Here we go. Ta-da! But yes, I definitely was not clickbaiting any of you lot. Zack Snyder wants to make a religious porno movie inspired by 300. Yep, we're going there, apparently, and he's taking us there with him if he gets his own way, which, to be fair, when we look at what's happened in the past, the odds are in his favour, I suppose. Oh, thank you very much, Tyler. Promotion, I know it's well deserved. Thank you. But this was from the New York Post. Now, this was all the way back last month. So God knows how I missed it, to be fair. But for me to pass on to Andy. Whoops. Sorry, mate. Although Zack Snyder apparently is talking about taking his notorious body of work into a blasphemous new direction. Yeah. The controversial filmmaker said he'd like to explore porn and religion. Interesting. Despite them being opposites of each other, he believes he may even be able to combine the two genres. To be fair, if you want to see a religious kind of porno, I'm sure you could find one online that won't be 4 hours long, guys. Just saying, right? He says, I've always wanted to make a religious film and a porno film, and I've never really yet had the chance to do either. Maybe if I could combine the two, or maybe 300 is that film in some sense a little bit, or at least a primer for what that film could be, that Snyder told The Telegraph all of this. Now, there is a fine line and a fine difference here. Now, 300, when it was set in its time, it was in the good old-fashioned Roman days time. You know there were a lot of orgies. You know there were a lot of bumpiness, going on. Do you know what I mean? So maybe his idea as a porno isn't necessarily what we might think as a porno. Do you know what I mean? I mean, his idea of a Justice League film is 4 hours long. I don't know about you guys, but that ain't my idea of a Justice League film. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe we are getting a little bit of the wrong end of stick here, but to be fair, he did say, I want to make a religious and a pornographic film. So that's coming out the horse's mouth right there. Will Morris, Zack is one weird dude. Yes, he is. And apologies, I've got the sniffles. It's allergy season. You know how it goes. Tyler, oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, right? Like, oh my gosh, indeed. But yeah, he says that kind of appreciation of the human form is something I really warmed to. Okay. He had hoped to make it a trilogy with a third film called Blood and Ashes, he told The Telegraph, about a romance between Alexander the Great, the Macedonian nobleman and army general Hephaestion. I think that's how you pronounce it. Like a porno, basically a porno with Alexander the Great and one of the lasses that was knocking about at the time, it sounds like here. He says, I'd love to do it. But Warner Brothers, here we go, said no. They're not huge fans of mine. It is what it is. Hey, they give you upwards of $80 million, dude, to finish off your 4-hour movie. Come on, give them a little bit more credit than that. But yeah, here we go again. Bashing Warner Brothers. I'd love to do it, but Warner Brothers, they're the party poopers, guys. You want a 300 religious porno movie? I know you do, but Warner Brothers, they're the party poopers. Blame them for that film not being in existence. Seriously, dude, stop with the Warner Brothers bashing. You know what I mean? Move the frack on. Come on, But yeah, in another recent conversation, he mentioned that one scene in the new film for Army of the Dead, depicting a zombie stripper who had a bite taken out of his pee-pee situation. You can see the word there. Was too much for the streaming video service. Okay. So, yeah, dude has strong porno ambitions to the point where he's trying to slip little elements in his own other movies. Yeah, interesting. So, yeah, chat. That's the first article. Zack Snyder literally wants to make a religious porno movie inspired by 300. I told you this title won't clickbait. What are you all saying in the chat? So, Pragmagic, ew, LOL. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I like the original 300. I'll give Zack his due. I don't like the sequel with Eva Green in it. I just think that's an absolute atrocious. But I remember being at university. My first year at university came out, and I went to movies with my uni mates, and we watched 300, and I was absolutely amazed by it. I thought visually it was stunning. I absolutely loved it. And the whole, okay, I'm going to be a bit like corny here, but this is Sparta! And he kicks the dude down the never-ending well, and the rest of his crew go down with him and all that. That freaking like amazeballs, you know what I mean, guys? So yeah, I do like 300, the original movie, turning it into a porno situation. I'm glad the studios are saying no. Long may they continue to say no, because you know what? Chances are, anyways, that if you do go into that particular side of the market, that someone pretty much has already ripped off 300 in a porno kind of situation anyway. So I'm sure if you really, really want that, you should be able to find it, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, there's that. No need to apologise. Life happens while we live. Prag on a Sunday. Prag on a Sunday. Woo woo. Will Morris, his idea of a Justice League film barely has soups in it. I know. Oh my goodness. Seriously, I'm glad I didn't pay for it. I legally watched it for free. If you went on Now TV, they had like a 7-day free trial situation where you had access to all their catalogue, including the Justice League Zack Snyder version. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, I'm so glad I didn't pay for that. Oh, 4 hours, and it was for what? Seriously, it's just it was basically extended scenes. That's to me, that's all it was. There wasn't really much in way of, for me, difference of the storyline or further character development or anything like that. Sorry, but that's just my opinion. If you guys liked it and you got more out of it than me, more power to you. But for me, Bunda, no, you need to stop watching rubbish UK trash TV. No, on Benefits and Proud. No. You are not proud to watch that. No, it was bad enough with your can't pay, we'll take it away situation. Oh my goodness. At this point, why would Warner Brothers be fans of his? He shoveled nothing but crap at them. Exactly. Like, seriously. He's bad-mouthed him every which way he can think of, right? And then he goes back to him and he's like, I got a pitch for you. 300, religion, porn, together. What say you? And Warner Brothers are like, shut the front door on the way out, dude. Don't blame him at all. Being so dismissive. What else are you guys saying? Prag Magic is attempting a lazy Sunday until the dread sets in. Hey, in the UK right now, our Sunday's about to finish pretty much. It's about 7:10 right now in the evening. Safe to say Warner Brothers is all done with Zack Snyder. Yes, as well they should be. Yes, Will Morris. Tyler, I bet he would shoot it well, but I'm all the way good. Do you know what? I don't even think he'd shoot it that well. Do you know? It'll be that dark, right? And that dingy, you know the way that Zack Snyder goes, that you probably won't be able to see much anyway because of the colour palette that he uses and all that lot. He'd probably suck out all the joy and the excitement from that kind of film anyway. So it'd be like, what is it? Like an art house kind of piece situation. Yeah. No one's asking for that. No one's asking for that. Seriously. Yeah. Zack Snyder, Pragmagic. Zack Snyder is great at adapting comic panels, but his original ideas are a mess. Yeah. I agree to a certain extent. He can adapt comic panels all he wants, but the way that he interprets them in terms of how they're then shown on the screen, I don't like at all. I'm not a fan of his style. And that's okay for me to say. If you are, that's fine. But it's fine for me to say that I'm not. And that's it. 300's due should go to Frank Miller since it was his comic Zack did. But yeah, it's still grand. Yeah, so part of the Millerverse. I absolutely agree. It's a shame that, what is it? Jupiter's Legacy wasn't as good as it could have been. So and that's from like the Miller world as well. It had so much potential, but I mean, I binge watched the whole lot, right? And when I found out that they weren't returning for season 2, it had all been pretty much effectively cancelled, I wasn't that surprised. When I want to watch a superhero movie, I want to watch superheroes. I don't want them to literally be humanized to the point where they're not really superheroes. They're just humans having like their own little like problems. It was basically a superhero soap opera. And I guess the twist as well, which as you all should know by now, if I can guess the twist right at the beginning, your storytelling's absolutely shite. Bunda still hasn't watched the Snyder Cut. You're not missing out, mate. Matthew Coburn. Hi, hello, good day. A up, mate. Will Morris, exactly. You've missed nothing, Bunda. Great game last night. What was the game? Oh, do tell. Multitasking 2 streams. Hey, fair play, Matthew. Bunda on Benefits and Proud is on YouTube. Great. Some lady gets 60k a year from Benefits. That's awesome. Well, if she needs the help, fair enough. But there are people that take advantage of the benefit system. There is that. Wilmo's the entire movie will be out of focus. Exactly. You won't be able to see out anyway. Do you know what I mean? And everything will be in slow motion, and you'd be like, just get to it. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? Yeah. It'd be ridiculous. Jupiter's Legacy's Mark Miller, a Scot. Yes, he is. He's a British lad. He's from our neck of the woods. He is. That game was legendary. Oh, the game was books versus net. Hell yeah, it was legendary. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm only bothered about the Wales versus Italy game that's going on at the moment. And that's for the Euros 2020 that's going on right now. Last I saw, it was at 1-0. I think it's finished now. Yes! Italy won. 1-0. There we go. We're top of the table for the group as well. So we're going to the next round. It's all good. Tony Robinson, Lady Steph. Hey up, Tony. Wall Rads, Zack Snyder. Oh my. Yes. Wall Rods. Like, seriously. Like, dude, this is not clickbait. My title's not clickbait. He wants to make a 300 religious porno movie. Like, seriously, it's absolutely nuts. He explains he went to Warner Brothers to pitch it, and Warner Brothers were like, hell no. And I'm not surprised he's bad-mouthed him that much. Do you know what I mean? Niall Hope, Festa 112, still waiting for the Mortal Kombat Snyder cut. No. Oh my goodness. No. Nah. I don't. Oh no. That, you know what? The Mortal Kombat film that came out earlier on this year, I was severely disappointed in that. How can you make a Mortal Kombat movie without the freaking tournament actually happening? I don't get it. It didn't keep to the law whatsoever. There was just so much mess behind it. Oh, I'm just like, nah. I'm not a fan. I'd rather. Do you know what? And this is saying something. I'd rather watch Mortal Kombat Annihilation rather than Mortal Kombat 2021. You guys, at least Annihilation keeps somewhat more to the law than that mess of a movie we had earlier on this year, you guys. And just for me to be a perfect little YouTuber, I am learning. But if you haven't already, subscribe to join the Alter Nerd tribe and put your notification bell on so you know every time I upload a video or go live like this, where we hang out and we chat and we have a little bit of fun. Because why the heck not? It's not every day you get to see a live stream where we're talking about Zack Snyder wanting to make a porno movie. 300 religious style. You see, I bring the goods. What can I say? Oh my goodness. Jupiter's Legacy problem was the past bit was far more interesting than the present. Yeah, I agree with that. Walrads, I can't escape that guy. I came in here to get away from him, and here he is, Zack Snyder himself. Well, I did say that we do have other topics to get onto. So we will get on to the next one then for you. I hear you loud and clear, Mr. Walrats. Johnny Depp. He's penned an intro to Pirates co-star family law book, Shatters Divorce Court Myths. Uh-oh. So before we continue any further, YouTube moderators of the world and those that check up on these kinds of videos, I am not talking about anything that is going against my YouTube guidelines or anything like that. I am clearly just reporting on the news about Johnny Depp doing an intro for a book. That's it. I ain't even going to be mentioning the turd or any of that. Okay? He just wrote an intro to a book. And that's what I'm reporting on. We good? We better be. Otherwise, I do have claws and I'm not afraid to use them. Oh my goodness. Anyways, Oh my goodness, hang on a minute. I've just got a notification. Hang on. Before we even start on this article. Oh, no, not do that. Hang on. There we go. Oh. Uh-oh. Right. So, for anyone that doesn't know, Jean Rick, hello, my friend. I see you. Oh, you are very, very kind. I've just got a donation through my Cash App from Jean Rick, £3.44p. I think if you convert it into dollars, it's about $5. So, just for you. Thank you so much for your donation. It will go towards my new monitor that I'm saving up for.
New subscription received. Class 2 access granted. Enjoy your stay.
And that worked as well. Yes. But with that being said, we got to celebrate. So, Jean Rick, this one, thank you for your donation, is just for you. Everyone, let's go dance. Oh, yeah. Party time. And we're going. Oh, Samson wants to come in. Woo! He's my puppy. Way! Hello, Samson. So thank you again. That was just for you, Jean. Rick, thank you so much for your donation. That is extremely kind of you. If anyone can, there's no what is it whatsoever, but everything's in the description bar below. If you'd like to, Cash App, Stream Elements, or PayPal. It's all in the link below. So again, Jean Rick, thank you very much for that. I'll just go to chat before we start off this Johnny Depp article. Happy Father's Day, everyone. Yes, happy Father's Day, everyone. Niall Hope, haven't seen it yet, not paying 15 quid to rent it either. Fair play to you. Warrad, Zack Snyder follows all of us everywhere. His movies loom over us like a shadow. He keeps threatening to film more, and when you turn around, he disappears. He's like a poltergeist or like a pesky little ghost, isn't he? He's there behind you, like taunting and everything, and then like you turn around and he kind of like runs away, that kind of thing. That's what I've got in my head right now, that kind of image with that description you've just made there, Walrads. What else? Gio the Sage, hello. Elijah Brody, what's up, Stefan chat? Happy Father's Day. What up, Elijah? Thank you very much for joining. Will Morris Dance Party UK, you know it. Rock out with your altar out. I like that, Matthew. I like that. I might just take that. You're welcome and you deserve it. Thank you very much, Jean. That is very, very kind of you. Again, if you haven't already and you're watching and you're having a bit of fun at the moment, because I know you are, where else are you going to get Zack Snyder porno and me dancing all in the same freaking video? Yes, subscribe to join the Alter Nerd tribe. You know it makes sense. With that being said, let's find out what's going on with this Johnny Depp situation. And Walrads, I do agree. It is sad that I have to apologise before I introduce a topic for fear of being punished. It is what it is. I've learned that from Andy. They completely go down on him like a barrel of bricks. Do you know what I mean? When he even broaches this subject. So he needs to kind of do a disclaimer before he even does it. So I've learned from him. Anyways, so what's going on with Mr. Johnny Depp? So he's written the introduction to his Pirates of the Caribbean co-star Greg Ellis's new book, The Respondent, exposing the cartel of family law. Author Greg Ellis shares exclusively with express.co.uk why he wrote the book and why the Jack Sparrow actor has penned the dedication. A up. So what's going on here? So Greg Ellis played Lieutenant Commander Theodore Groves in 3 of the 5 Pirates of the Caribbean movies opposite Johnny Depp. Okay, so during the time filming, the 2 actors became friends. Now, Ellis has defended Depp in regards to, what's going on there. And Depp has now written an introduction to it all. Now, what introduction has he kind of written? Now, again, I'm not discussing anything YouTuber of the world out there other than this introduction and nothing else. I'm not going against any guidelines here. So, his dedication begins the book. The respondent is both a chilling reminder and essential therapy for anyone navigating the recrimination and trauma that is modern American divorce. This is what Johnny Depp's written. It is also both diagnosis and prescription, mediating on the depths of the crisis and the way out. Greg Ellis sets the record straight and shatters the myths of divorce court. This is Greg's story. So again, this is Greg's story. YouTube, moderators of the world, saying about the turd and the Depp situation. This is just Depp writing an intro. That's all it is. It's your story. It's our story. If you're trapped in the dungeon that is the family court system, the respondent should be your constant companion. So Ellis said of Depp's contribution, well, I've said for a while now that Johnny Depp is the respondent, the name given to someone who is called upon to give a response. The term is used in legal context in psychological conditioning, the silver bullet playbook of high conflict divorce. The smoking gun of our corrupt legal system has become the go-to strategy for divorce lawyers and raging anti-male feminists that guarantees a win before you even go to court. Ellis added he was kind enough to write an introduction for the book and Alec Baldwin the foreword. So that's the book there. It's going to be published in 9 days' time, June the 29th. So, yeah. What do you guys think with this? Do you think it was right for Johnny Depp to support his friend and just write a short little introduction for his book? Do you think it's correct in a way that in regards to the divorce system and the courts, it's very anti-male kind of situation, anti-male feminist? There we go. Do you think it's that? What do you guys think in the chat? Do let me know. But yeah, I think, in all honesty, for Johnny Depp, it's nice for him to do something for his friend. He's wrote an introduction. It gives the book a little bit more publicity, let's say, which is always a good thing when someone wants to, promote their story and get their word out, which is absolutely fair enough. And to be fair, I'm interested in what Alec Baldwin had to say for the foreword, in all honesty. But yeah, what do you guys think to that? Let me know. We're going to go on to the next article, though. Oh, guys, this is a mess. Chrissy Teigen, or Teigen, I don't know how you pronounce it. Over here, I'd pronounce it Chrissy Teigen, wants an interview with Oprah Winfrey to save her reputation amid a bullying scandal. Oh, let's have a look at this. So, Chrissy Teigen is allegedly seeking to do a sit-down chat with Oprah Winfrey about a cyberbullying scandal. Oh, hang on. Chat's coming through. Sorry, there is a delay. So let's have a look at what you guys are saying. Walrads, message retracted by YouTube. Yes. Will Morris, I remember Baldwin's book was about parental alienation or alienation of affection. All right. Niall Hope, Fester 112, it's always anti-male, courts always believed. Yeah. Jean Rick, yes, supporting your friends is a good thing. Always, absolutely. Matthew, cool, he's helping a friend. Yes. Will Morris, divorce is a tricky hose. Yeah. Niall Hope, believe woman's word before men. Does seem to be that way a lot of the times, doesn't it? And I'm female and I'm saying that. And that's not a good thing. At the end of the day, it should be not if you've got a dong between your legs or not, but more what proof do you have? The validity of your word and how you can back it up, rather than if you've got a dong between your legs or not, or lady bumps on your chest or not. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, I think it's freaking screwed up, guys. Wall lads, we do a hard G2 in the US. Okay. Will Morris, you said it how she says it, Steph. Way, Chrissy Teigen, that'll do. Hey, Nate. Hi, Stefania, how are ya? I'm doing extremely well. Hey up, Nate, how are you doing? So let's crack on with this Chrissy Teigen, because you know what? When I found out about this Chrissy Teigen situation and what she said to those people in the past, whoa. I'm sorry, but I mean, I'm not. Okay, what I'm about to say, I am not personally kind of diagnosing her. I've got no status or balance to do that. And I'm not talking about her directly about this. But if it was anyone, let's say, that said those things to those people, like, you should be dead, you shouldn't be living, you know, and really going in, then for me, there's something wrong with you. You need help. Like, up here, like, you don't say that to people. That's just really awful. You know what I mean? But she's trying to do a little bit of damage control. How? Like, dude, seriously, shut up and walk away for a little while. But here we go. Chrissy Teigen is reportedly hoping to do a tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey in order to help salvage her reputation amid her ongoing cyberbullying scandal. No. Earlier this week, the 35-year-old model admitted she was a troll, full stop, after reality star Courtney Stodden, 26, revealed the kinds of messages they had received from Chrissy after finding fame at 16 when she married actor Doug Hutchinson, who was 51 at the time. Now, I remember that really, really well. It was all over the news at the time. And it was like, oh my goodness, like this big, massive age gap. And, you know, she was like shamed in a way and all this lot in the media. And I was like, seriously? Like, they're not hurting anyone. Like, she was obviously of age at the time within that state or within that part of the world to do what she did in marrying Doug. They're not taking anyone's freedom away. So what's the big hoo-ha? Do you know what I mean? But she got a lot of stick for it, I remember, and that didn't sit right to me. Designer Michael Costello also spoke out to allege that Chrissy had accused him of being racist, leaving him suicidal. Now, I don't know who this Michael Costello is. I've heard that he was a contestant on Project Runway who made it big in the end, but, you know, that is what it is. Oh, hang on, Jean Rick, I have to go, but always love hanging out with you and love your channel. Oh, thank you, Jean. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. And again, thank you very much for your generosity. I appreciate it as always. But yeah, you take care of yourself and I'll see you around next time. Enjoy the rest of your day, mate. Whilst I'm looking at the chat, what else are you saying? 8 and 8, you're wonderful. Perfect. We're liking that. Anything less than wonderful? There's no point, is there? Chrissy Teigen was celebrated for her behaviour on Twitter, so I do think the people vilifying her are hypocrites. Yeah, so this is the thing, right? Chrissy Teigen, she had some snappy clapbacks, right? Okay. There's a fine line, though, Will, between the clappy, snappy snapbacks, clapbacks. I'm trying to get my words out. It's not working at the moment, is it, guys? But there's a fine line between the snappy clapbacks and turning around and saying you need to die. There is a fine line, and you know that again, allergies. When she did her clapbacks online, yeah, they were funny. It was harmless, you know. Clapbacks are okay, but this kind of stuff, what she said to Courtney, and Chrissy accusing someone of being racist, yeah, there's there's a line that you don't cross, and she obviously crossed it many a time, you know. Well, let's have a look what you guys are saying. So, Walrads, this also speaks to the invisible courtroom of moral authority that Twitter somehow has. In their mind, scary to be held to a court that you can't see. She needs to just stop. Yes. Yes, 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 and yes. I've actually publicly, in a video in the past, said something along the lines of that Twitter and the whole online, like, social justice warrior, cancel culture mob, it's all a kangaroo court situation. You are deemed guilty before proven innocent, when it should be the other way around, innocent before proven until proven guilty kind of situation. I do not believe that cancel culture should exist. I believe that if anyone does anything wrong, then that's where our justice system is there for, you know? It's there to deal with people like that. Shouldn't be online. It shouldn't be this online invisible mob. Because it's dangerous. It's way too dangerous. And we're seeing it now, you know, people being cancelled when they shouldn't be. People being, you know, bullied to the point where they're literally running away from social media, never to come back, like Kelly Marie Tran. It's too much. It's too much. So for me, that is where our justice, legal system comes into play, you know? Will Morris, yeah, people loved her clapbacks. Will Morris telling someone to kill themselves is well over the line. Exactly. Yeah, you can read someone, which I don't know if you guys have ever watched RuPaul's Drag Race, but reading is fundamental. I love that show. I'm such a fan. But anyway, you can read someone, right? Have fun with it. Do your clapbacks. Don't get me wrong. Fine. But, Will, there is a line. And you are right. Telling someone to kill themselves is way, way over the line and beyond. You know what I mean? It's like you pass the line without even looking. Went freaking beyond, you know? So there is that. These people are so annoying, man. Yeah. Yeah, they are. But new sources have told Rob Shooter's Naughty But Nice podcast that while Chrissy is being advised to go into hiding and lay low, which I'd be like, yes, do that. The wife of John Legend allegedly is plotting a sit-down chat with Oprah. No! Go into hiding, lay low, let it blow over, come back next year, do an interview to explain yourself, say what you've done in your downtime to be a better person and improve. And what you put in place to not be that person again, and then move on. You know, take that time away to really think about your actions. Take accountability. Put steps in place to never be that person again. Come back, apologize, move on. Yeah, you cannot have it all at once. This stuff takes time. She does this interview. I promise you, the probability of this backfiring on her is freaking high, okay? What are you guys saying? So that's pretty much what cyberbullying has evolved into. Yes. Thank you, Matthew. and Walrad. So agree about the kangaroo court. We teach compliance, not critical thinking. The merit of someone's words should be based on logic, not moral authority. Yes, abso-freaking-lutely. Walrads, you seem to have your head on straight, mate. I don't know if you I think, well, I've not seen you in the chat before. So for me, you are new to my channel. So thank you very much for stopping by, hun. But it sounds like you might be really interested in my Alter Philosophy series. Just saying. I've got a little playlist on my channel for that. But yeah, it should not only be based on logic, but it should be based on evidence. And definitely not moral authority. Absolutely. Moral authority is extremely subjective and sometimes in cases can be misconstrued and you think you have the moral high ground, but you really don't. You know, that kind of thing. So yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Well, lads, do you believe also that special interest groups can create mass outrage if they wanted to, therefore sparking a counselling that may not have existed prior? Yeah. I studied, well, for my degree, I was in the School of Peace Studies at university, and I studied conflict resolution for 3 years, and international relations and security studies, ethics and philosophy of international terrorism, and different social groups and social movements. And a lot of them do that. A lot of them G people up to the point where it causes that mass outrage, but it's done in a way that it goes along their narrative, what they want, you know, their intentions. So yeah, you know yourself, Walrads, that happens all the time. You know, I suppose one group you could say is Peter that does that. Another group that does that is, let's say, Greenpeace do that. I mean, only just the last 7 days, they had someone parachute in to try and disrupt the Euro 2020s to further their narrative, further their purpose, further their message in order to try and cause mass outrage and cause the biggest massive publicity ever for them. It went wrong, but they tried. And you can go down to governments. Governments do that all the time. They'll create mass outrage in order to further their own political agenda, one way or another. I mean, bloody hell. Donald Trump. Enough said, right? But yeah, what do you think's my answer there, lads? Yeah, let me know. So, Will Morris, Oprah rarely does sit-down chats. Maybe she would do it because of John Legend's connection, but it doesn't seem like an interview Oprah should do. It isn't an interview Oprah should do, I grant you, but she will do it if she thinks she's going to get the views. Now, let's put it this way, okay? Put a 1 in the chat if Oprah did the interview, would you watch it? And put a 2 in the chat if Oprah did the interview and you don't want to watch it. You wouldn't be interested in it. So 1, yes, you'd like to watch the interview if it actually happened. Or 2, if it happened, you wouldn't be interested, you wouldn't watch it. You know? 1 or 2. Let me know. Now, the article goes on to say that the insider claimed Chrissy is in talks with Oprah to do a Meghan Markle sit-down type interview and tell her truth. Chrissy is a fighter and believes that she is such an excellent communicator that there isn't a mess she can't talk her way out of. Egotistical much? Just dial your ego down a few notches, you know? Wow. That's nuts. Like, firstly, she says, right, that she's an excellent communicator. Just let that sit with you guys for like 1 moment. And then remind yourself of why she's in this mess in the first place. Am I right or am I right? Yeah. Excellent communicator. Go kill yourself. Excellent communicator. You're racist. What? Seriously? No. Oh, wow. I'm just moving swiftly on. Lewis. Hello, my friend. Welcome. Hey up. I think you're still working at the moment. So if you are, thank you very much for stopping by, my friend. Wonderful to see you. Bunda 6. Bunda, I said 1 or 2, all right? 1 if you'd watched the Chrissy Teigen interview, and 2 if you wouldn't, all right? Get with the programme. At least Will Morris got it right. He said he wouldn't want to see the interview. Fair enough. Walrads, you agree. Okay. And it happens on both sides. Yes, it does. It does. To me, they're both as bad as each other. Therefore, I feel they keep us against one another. Instead of becoming who we're meant to be together, we are being pitted against one another. I absolutely agree. The more, for government, the more divisions within a society, the further that the more that they can further their own political agenda. It's the whole. It comes down to the whole typical, most common adage of divide and conquer. It just simply comes down to that. The more divided a society is, the easier it is to conquer. Government knows that. They're not stupid. I mean, I know both sides are bad as each other, don't get me wrong, but the most polarising, the most extreme version of that is Donald Trump. What did he do? He used divisive politics to divide and conquer, and he won a freaking US election for it. You know what I mean? Seriously. So, yeah, I agree. Matthew Coburn, number 2. No, never watched a show except for Ghostbusters 2 bonus features when the cast was on a show in the 80s. Chris Farley was in the crowd during that too. All right. Will Morris, there are plenty of messes we can't talk our way out of. Chrissy needs to get a real hobby. Look, so I'd say that she needs to, personally for me, she needs to go away, be quiet, lay low. Seriously, listen to her advisors here, because they know this, right? And I'm sure she's got, what are they called now? Special crisis advisors in and all that lot, right? Listen to them, yeah? You pay to get their advice, Take it. Lay low, stay quiet, work on yourself, improve yourself, then come back and apologise and say, these are the steps I've put in place so it'll never happen again. Is that so freaking difficult? Seriously? Am I being naive? That can happen at times. I can be naive. It is a thing, But yeah, a lot of people are saying too. A lot of people are saying too, you won't watch it. I'm going to be the outlier. I would. Sorry, I'll watch that train wreck. They're going to put it on TV. And they're going to put it in front of my eyeballs. I'm not going to say no to it. I'm sorry. Hey up, Rich! Rich's comic book and video game. Everyone, if you haven't done so, Rich's comic book and video game, he does have a YouTube channel. Please, if you are so inclined, I would like you to all go over there and support him and give him a nice little subscribe. As far as I'm concerned, in this community, we support each other. We don't tear each other down. We lift each other up. And that's the way that we roll over here. So, yeah, if you are so inclined, please go over to Rich's comic book and video game and subscribe to him. And I'm sure you have done already, but Lewis is lurking in the chat. I see you, mate. If you haven't done so as well, subscribe to Nerd Report. His link is in the description bar below. Get over to his channel as well if you haven't done so already, you guys. hit the like button. It's the Jedi thing to do. I'll go with that. That'll do for me. Also, the altar thing to do, Will. Yes, keep on brand. I'm liking it. But Will Morris says, I do wonder why being on Twitter is so damn important to her. She's a millionaire. She's also married to a millionaire. She could go on vacay for the next year. Dude, she could go on vacay for the rest of her life. Don't you think? You know what I mean? But yeah, it's this is ego. All this right now is just pure ego. Like, she thinks that she can talk her way out of it. That's ego, that. She needs to have a big dose of reality thrown at her, because she ain't living in the real world right now. That's like proper, like, no. She just, reality needs to go at her full strength, because she's not living in the real world right now. She thinks that she can talk her way out of it. That's nuts. Walrads, Trump used WWE promo styled psychology to win an election. Yes, he's a WWE Hall of Famer. He is and all, actually. His presidency saw WWE create a landmark deal with Saudi Arabia. Linda McMahon was his head of business. I remember that. So when WWE announced that they were going to do, I think it was like the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, I was like, you what?
New subscription received. Class 2 access granted. Enjoy your stay.
Yay! Walrads, I think that was for you, mate. You've just subscribed. Thank you very much and liked. If anyone else likes support, let me know. Yay! Thank you very much. We are growing. Our little tribe's growing. I'm so proud. Thank you very much for all your support, you guys. Much appreciated. But yeah, going back to it, when they announced that they were going to do, I think it was the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, I was like, you what? I'm not afraid to say this. Saudi Arabia can kiss my behind. The amount of human rights abuses that they do. Oh, no. You do not do business with a country like that. I'm ashamed of the business that we do over in England with a country like that, you guys. Like, you know, this is like my hippie studies kind of person coming out right now. But oh yeah, if Saudi Arabia ever went in front of a human rights tribunal, let's say at The Hague, oh, they would be found guilty a million freaking times over, like, and more. The amount of shit that they do, and the amount of shit that the world lets them get away with. Do you know? Oh yeah. Anyway, I kind of went on a little bit of a tangent there. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, WWE doing that in Saudi Arabia, was not a fan, definitely didn't agree with it, and a lot of people didn't either, to be fair. There is that. But yeah, it's all connected. Like you say, Walrads, it's all connected. Trump used WWE promo to win an election. He's a WWE Hall of Famer. Presidency saw them create a landmark deal with Saudi Arabia. Linda McMahon was his head of business. It's all freaking linked. Rich people will always roll with rich people. Is what it is, isn't it, mate? Will Morris, I've subbed to Rich for a while now. Yay! Rich's comic book and video game. I bet it won't be Steph approved. No. You bet right. A special message from Lady Dimitrescu. I don't know what that is, but okay. That's from Niall Hope. You are very welcome, Rich. Will Moyes, my Jedi comment was a shout out to Rich since he loves those movies. But yes, Matthew, it is the altar way. Booyah! Yes! Comic book Steals and Steals. Hey up, dude! How's it going? Hey, Steph. up comic book steals and deals. Been listening for about half an hour as I get my report ready. Subbed up and waiting for 1,000 so I can get membership. Yay! Yes! Well, thank you for that. That is so kind of you. But yes, where are we at the moment? Let's have a look. So, I'm just going to refresh. I think we are at... Hang on. Why am I there? No, Steph, get to grips. Seriously, I am like professional YouTuber of the world right now. Ta-da! 342. Yes! We're at 342 subscribers, so yeah. We've only got a couple more to go to get to 1,000, but by all means, help me get there. Share this, get your friends, your family, whoever to subscribe. You know, why not? The more the merrier to the tribe. Absolutely. But again, thank you for your kind comment there. Comic book steals and deals. Walrads, they went to Saudi on the tail of, the Khashoggi. Yeah, I know. And they still did it. Even though it's proven literally like the highest echelons of Saudi Arabia did that to Khashoggi. Freaking journalist. Like, literally on foreign soil as well. Like, it defies belief. But, you know, until the world actually has the balls to stand up together and against Saudi Arabia, they're just going to continue to run rings around literally everyone. Tangents are always welcome. Yeah, man. Will Morris, 1,000 sub celebration will be an epic dance party. You know it. Dude, I have a book, right? And it's literally... I put in all my ideas of what I want to do with the channel, different series. I'm actually working on one right now that's nearly come to fruition, which I'm really excited about. But I do have at the back of it my 1,000 sub celebration like stream that I want to do when I do reach there. Oh, dude, my ideas are insane at the moment, like totally insane, right? But we will get there. It is just a matter of time. You put in, you get back what you put in, and as far as I'm concerned. But anyways, yes, comic book steals and deals. Keep it up. Why, thank you. Oh, my goodness. Why, thank you, my man. Much appreciated. Hang on, here we go. There we go. Cheers to you. It's just juice, by the way. I don't actually drink any alcohol. I know, right? Surprising. Me? I'm such hyper. I don't drink any alcohol. Anyway, I don't even know why I said that. Dude, get on point. Okay. There you go. While Saudi has that dollars, they won't. Yeah. Yeah. But it's not just the dollars. Thunder, it's the oil. Well, Saudi has the oil. That's the dollars. Comic book steals and deals, sweet. Oh, yeah. Just you wait till we get to 1,000. You guys won't know what's hit you with what I got in store. I promise you that. And yup, it's only a matter of time. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. So, what else is this article saying? So every news outlet in the world has contacted Chrissy about getting her first on-camera interview, but Oprah is her first choice. I freaking bet. Yeah? The source added, if Oprah can forgive Chrissy, then so can the nation. No. That does not work, okay? Because when Meghan Markle and Prince Harry did their interview, right, they thought that they could do that and that the England, right, back the UK, would watch it and be like, oh, okay, fair enough, we're on their side. Yeah? No, that backfired on them. Extremely backfired. Now, I don't know how it was in America. What I do know is they're looked at more sympathetically in America than they are over here, which, okay, fair enough, whatever. But over here, oh no. No, 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 no. Majority of us think that they're vile at this point, that they've stabbed us on the back, they've attacked the British monarchy and thus us as British people as part of our identity and all that lot, and we don't want anything more to do with them. Dudes, you can have them. America, have Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Please, take them off our hands. We don't want them. We're cool without them, you know? So, yeah, it doesn't matter what Oprah thinks anymore. We have our own minds. You think that Oprah forgives you, then so can the nation? Not a chance. Is that a given? Indeed, the model has publicly apologised twice for sending mean messages to people online, revealing she will be reaching out privately to those she had targeted. However, her apologies have so far been met with a lot of scepticism.
Class 2 access granted. Enjoy your stay.
Hey, we got another subscriber. Thank you ever so much. Do you know what? Let me just come on to... Oh, hang on. No, not that. Sorry. YouTube Studio. There we go. On here, it might give us a little bit... And you get to see a little bit of behind the scenes as well, you guys. Hey, I'm not... Note to hide here, you guys. But 343 subscribers. Yes, we went on by one. So who does it say? Who recent subscribers? Let's have a look. Hey, Zed. So we've got Zed that's subscribed. We've also got Wallrads who subscribed. So thank you very much, you guys, for that. Much appreciated. Let's go back to this. But yay! Thank you very much for your subscriptions. You see, we're getting closer to that 1,000. Way! And that epic 1,000 party. Oh, gonna be epic, guys. We won for the ages, I promise. But yeah, her apologies have so far been met with a lot of skepticism on social media. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, she should have... It's a case of too little too late, right? So if you're found out to have done these messages and you apologise afterwards, it's seen as, oh, you've been caught out, so you're apologising because you've basically been caught out. Instead of, on reflection, just coming out of it yourself off your own back and being like, you know, I used to be this person in the past and I said this awful stuff and I've apologised to people and we've moved on. Do you know what I mean? But here she's apologising because she's being caught out and she wants to fix her image. I mean, it's quite clear she wants to fix her image. Damn, she wants to go have an interview with Oprah because according to her, if Oprah can forgive her, then the freaking nation will. And she's such a good communicator that she can talk her way out of anything. Like, dude, this is nuts. Absolutely freaking nuts. Reputation crisis experts told metro.co.uk that the mother of three has a long road ahead and that the constant apologies will not be enough to bury the scandal and move on. Exactly. She needs to do another route, not this. It's going to backfire on her if she does this. Absolutely freaking backfire on her. I mean, good luck to her. I mean, and no ill will, don't get me wrong, but it's not, in my opinion, the way to go. It really isn't. As I've said before, go away, offline, work on yourself, have some therapy, have some help, build yourself to be a better person, then come back, apologise publicly, say exactly since your time away what you've done to improve and to put steps in place that you'll never do this again. And then you move on. That's going away, learning about yourself, taking accountability, changing the things that led to that behaviour in the first place, apologising and moving on. Maybe not in that particular order, whichever order you want to do, you know what I mean? Whatever's easier for you. But seriously, like, put those elements in whichever order. Freaking get it done. Just apologise at the end. Yeah. I always at the end. Maybe I'm making sense. Maybe I'm not. Who knows? I'm Stef the Alter Nerd. Welcome to the channel where I chat a lot of bullshit sometimes because that's just that way I roll. But seriously, just whatever's in my head just comes out of my gob. It's like without a second thought, it just happens. It's like word vomit. Like right now, I'm word vomiting all over you. How are you liking that kind of spray, guys? Oh my goodness. But what do you guys think in the chat? I'm looking to you guys now after all that. Do you guys think that this would be a disaster for Chrissy Teigen to do this? Or do you disagree? Because if you disagree, I'm cool with that. Like, let's have a conversation, you know? It is not scary to have another opinion. If anything, it's a good thing, you know? We have different people in the world. Some people will agree, some people will not. That's okay. But I'd be very curious if anyone does disagree. Please let me know. I'd love to know why you think this would be a good move for her. Maybe you might persuade me. I'm always open to be persuaded. Seriously. If I'm wrong, if I'm proven wrong, I'm proven wrong. Hey, that is just the way of the world, guys. But whilst I'm waiting for that, we need to update the screen again. Because unfortunately, Zed, you are not the recent subscriber anymore. It is Wallrads. Thank you, Wallrads. You are now on the screen now as the most recent subscriber. Thank you very much. Much appreciated for you to join the Alter Nerd tribe. I really, really do appreciate it. As I appreciate all of you who have subscribed. But anyway, let's have a look. Will Morris, here we go. Some of it has to do with bad timing. The mob is hungry. When there isn't anyone effing up, they will devour their own. Okay. Wallrads, she needs a how can I miss you if you won't go away type of please go away. We tear people down to build them back up again. It's just in our DNA. Yeah, so Will Morris, bad timing. The mob is hungry. In all honesty, something like this, where you've got a celebrity who in the past basically told someone to kill themselves and was perceived as racist, let's say, in that regard. Any time of the year, that's going to cause the mob being hungry and angry at you and wanting to basically cancel that person. So I don't think it's bad timing. I just think it's just whatever time of the year this was going to kick off anyway, as violently and as epically as it has done. So yeah. Wallrads, yeah, absolutely true. It is in people's DNA to build them up and tear them down. Case in point, Britney Spears. Britney Spears. Very, very typical one of building someone up and tearing them down. My goodness, did that happen to her? Will Morris, I agree, it's a terrible move. Yeah. Well, I think he means Wallrads. I think people used to be like that. Mostly it's about tearing down these days. Matthew Coburn, yeah, she should have stayed away. Okay, so I think for someone to be teared down, they'd have to be up in the first place, built up. There has to be an element of being built up in the first place in order to be torn down. So you can't have one without the other. Do you know what I mean? So the cycle does continue. You build someone up and you tear them down. You can't tear someone down without them being built up in the first place. That's what I'm trying to say. Booyah, got there in the end. The British Bulldog. Bunda, are you calling me the British Bulldog? If you are, I'll treat that as a freaking compliment, to be fair. Because I ain't afraid. I'll say what's on my mind. All you get is the truth from me. Well, I say the truth. What's on my mind, yeah? I don't sugarcoat things. I just say it how it is in my own head. Whether you agree or not, it's another thing entirely. It's up to you, but yeah, that's what you get on my channel. Wallrads, it is cyclical. Yes, look at Celebrity Rehab. Ooh, you guys have that over in America, don't you, Celebrity Rehab? We don't have that over here. Again, allergies, guys. We don't have that. But I think what? I remember in the news over here, wasn't AJ McLean on it? from Backstreet Boys on it at one point. Can't remember. But I'm sure that was in the news that he was on it. Yeah. Anyway, Britney Spears is a good example. Thank you, Will. Stefania 100. Booyah. You know it makes sense. And hello, it's Holocaust. Niall Hope, going to bed. Good night. Good night, Niall, wherever you are in the world. Thank you very much, very, very much for stopping by and for your support. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, you go to bed and get your sleep. But yes, thank you again for joining by, mate. Much appreciated. 18 Nate, she's the queen of arts. Hang on. I mean, I don't mind, but are you talking that I'm the queen of hearts or Britney Spears is? Britney Spears is the queen. You know, I'm just putting that out there. Like, you recognize the crown and you freaking bow down. That's as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, just clarify that comment, hating Nate. It's not about me. I'm cool. I'm just curious. I'm a curious cat. Will Morris, you guys have I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Yes, we do. And that is so much fun. Like, seriously, so much fun. I like that. I like the Bush Tucker trials. They're so much fun. They're so funny. I love them. I think Niall is in your neck of the woods. All right, fair enough. Well, it's 8:10 over here now, so in my neck of the woods. So yeah, fair play. It's getting an early night. Fair enough, Niall. But anyways, we are. Oh, well, lads, I'm so sorry. You've just been overtaken. We've just got a new subscriber, so I'm just gonna have to update the screen again. Kai Yang is now the latest to subscribe and join the Alter Nerd tribe. Thank you very, very much, Kai Yang. Really do appreciate it. That is so, so wonderful. Thank you very, 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 very much for your support there. But yeah, that is the Chrissy Teigen situation right there. So, let me have a look. Hang on a minute. Okay. Right. Bunda. Bunda, let me know. Are you still around, mate? On the chat. Just say, I don't know, anything random. And whilst you're waiting to hear that because of the the delay, I'm trying to get me. I'm getting used to this whole live stuff. You know, we're cool. So whilst I'm waiting for the delay for Bunda to hopefully hear that, just pipe up in the chat, Bunda, if you're still here, mate. Val Kilmer reflects on Batman Forever as released the Schumacher cut trends. Now, let me just get this a little bit closer so you're actually able to read it. That would be probably a welcome kind of thing for your eyeballs there. Val Kilmer reflects on Batman Forever has released the Schumacher cut trends. Now, I did a little bit of research a couple of months back, or maybe longer, into the Schumacher cut. Now, the understanding was that it was that they were all on these film reels, the Schumacher cut, but it had that they'd completely been destroyed or something along those lines. But apparently it does exist. Like, does anyone know about this? If it actually exists or not? Because when I did my research, it literally was like, yeah, they were all on these newsreels, but the newsreels got damaged and destroyed, so the Schumacher cut was literally lost forever. Hence, Batman Forever. But you know what I mean. That was what my research came out as. But I feel like in recent times, that's being refuted, and they're now saying the cut does exist. Like, can anyone in the chat illuminate that for me, please? If you guys have heard something like that. And Bunda, if you're still around, I'm just going to message you right now. I've seen your DM. Hang on, mate. Okay. So, what are you guys saying? Rich's comic book and video game. You're so funny, Steph. Yay! You see? Entertainment value, me. Ta-ta! Wall ads, no big Batman fan, especially of Nolan, but I am clueless as to this. Have you seen... hang on. Have you seen Batman Forever, Wall lads? The Val Kilmer Batman movie? Do let me know. Will Morris, I only remember rumours of its existence. Yeah. I mean, there are... what is it? So... Oh, how do I put this? There are apparently clips out there of the Schumacher cut, and that's because of like the like a special anniversary DVD that came out for Batman Forever, and they had like these like extra add-on scenes that was part of like the special bonus, special features kind of side of things. But that was the only thing, to my knowledge, that existed from the Schumacher cut, which was these extra added scenes for like the bonus content of this special anniversary DVD that was released for Batman Forever. But they're now saying that the Schumacher cut physically does exist in its entirety. So yeah. So Rich's comic book and video game, I have, and I would buy it if it happens. I don't know how much. Will Morris, Akiva Goldsman, the screenwriter, claims it exists. I think he would know. Yeah, Will. I think he would too. He's not talking out of his backside if he was the freaking screenwriter, to be fair. But what is this article saying about it? Anyways, so last year, Batman Forever celebrated its 25th anniversary. Damn, I feel old. I feel old. Wow. But it wasn't just a theatrical cut of the movie that drew attention. The original version of Schumacher's Batman was actually supposed to be darker. And I remember seeing some of the deleted bonus footage takes that was on the special DVD thingy, and oh my goodness, that looked a lot of fun. Like it literally like starts off with Harvey Two-Face in Arkham Asylum, and he gets like broken out, like he escapes, but done in such a way that was very dark but fun at the same time. You've got another scene where Val Kilmer's Batman, he finds this red book. It's like a diary from his father, and he opens it up and he reads it, and he reads this little piece in it, and it's basically blaming him for wanting to go to the opera that evening, that essentially then ended up with his parents dying or something along those lines. Either way, it was supposed to be a very darker, very more adult kind of tone of a movie for Batman Forever, which I would have been all for. But yeah, that's what I know anyway. But Walrad says, yes, but when I was younger and it came out, never returned to it. Am I missing out on something I shouldn't, like big animated universe fan, but maybe I'm biased to this. Hang on. No. Okay, so yeah, the Schumacher cut, what it apparently adds to the Batman Forever movie is a better storyline, and it's much darker. Think like along the lines of like the Tim Burton darkness. Schumacher was trying to go there with it as well. But in all honesty, it came after Batman Returns. And at the time, how do I put this? So at the time when Batman Returns was released, a lot of parents were in uproar because of Penguin. They thought that Penguin was too dark, too scary, blah, blah, blah. So Batman Forever came after Batman Returns. And so when Schumacher was trying to go dark again, the studio were completely like scared to do that because they'd already been bitten once with the previous Batman film when all the parents and whatnot were screaming bloody blue murder because they thought that the Penguin in it was too damn scary and too damn dark. So the studios were like, we're not going to go do that again. We want it more lighter. We want it more fun. And that's that. And there we got the known version as it stands at the moment of Batman Forever. So Will Morris, I actually liked Batman Forever. Is it overstuffed with villains? Yes, but it's fun. I agree with that assessment. Yeah, that is a true assessment. I certainly agree with that. But the Schumacher cut, everyone is still talking about it years and years later. And now Val Kilmer himself has joined in. And he has sent a Twitter out and he said, has it really been 26 years since Batman Forever? I always love learning more about this character. So complex and nuanced. Here's one you might find fun, especially if you're a fan of Frank Miller's Batman Year One. Bruce Wayne becomes Batman at age 26. Forever yours. Okay. So that's what he said. Okay. Is that it? Like, this article says that he's reflecting on Batman Forever as the Schumacher cut releases. It's as if it kind of mentioned that he was actually going to say that there is a Schumacher cut or something. Dude, that's a little bit misleading. Okay. Following Michael Keaton's exit from Batman film series after 1989's Batman and 92 Batman's Returns, he was well known for movies at that point like Top Gun and Tombstone, and he stepped in as Batman at that point. Last year, Kilman said that the reason he didn't play Batman a second time was due to both scheduling issues and growing bored with the role. But evidently, he still holds a soft spot for Gotham City's Dark Knight if he's eager to learn new things about the character. He's being a little bit nice there. There's been another time where he turned around and he said that something along the lines of, and again, this was part of my research when I looked into the Schumacher cut, the role of Batman wasn't all that it was cracked up to be that he thought it would be. That he was like, he figured out that he never really wanted to play it again when one of like the big wigs from the studio came over with his kids, and instead of wanting to like talk to him and talk about the role and, you know, how he's doing this, that and the other, it was just more, my kids want a picture with Batman and that's it. And he didn't really sit pretty with that, and seeing the commercialization of the role and Batman and all that lot, you know, it wasn't him playing Batman, it was Batman playing, it was just Batman. You know, he was just in a suit, but there was no human being in the suit. It was just Batman, this entity, and you know, the whole human being aspect. He just thought that it just wasn't worth anything, and blah blah blah. I hope I'm making sense. I probably am not. Either way, he didn't like it, and he was never going to play it again. If he's eager to learn new things about the character, he's done with Batman, guys. He, even without his current health issues, if he was still healthy enough to play Batman, I promise you he would not play Batman. Not a chance. But yeah, there you go. Sounds like he just basically said at the same time as the whole Schumacher cut being released, furor was going on, that he was just reminiscent of being in Batman Forever, but that's it. Oh, okay. That was a freaking bust of an article, guys. Sorry about that. But what are you guys saying in the chat? Walrad's right, I see, thanks. And like anything, something underground that becomes popular becomes more commercialized and controlled. So that would make sense that the movies got softer at that time. Yep. But it got more softer at the time because, as I said, the furor behind Batman Returns and the Penguin, all the parents were complaining that he was too scary, that he was too dark. So when the studios wanted to do the next Batman film, they wanted to do the antithesis of that. They wanted to go the opposite direction. They wanted it to be more fun, more light, more fun, without much of the darkness in it. And that's the thing behind that. Will Morris, want to see Val Kilmer at his peak? Watch Top Secret or Real Genius. Top Secret or Real Genius? Huh? Okay. There's actually a Val Kilmer film called Top Secret. I got to see this now. Hang on. Well, why do I need to open a new tab? I'm not going to be reading from this one again. Val Kilmer, Top Secret? Oh my goodness, there is a film called Top Secret. Dude, oh my goodness. Seriously? Hang on. I gotta see this. Hang on. What? No. I gotta... Oh, hang on. That's a little bit too... There we go. Look at that. Flying cows and everything on the cover. Yeah, man. I'm into that. Flying cows. Boo. That looks fun. Whoa. Okay. So what is this all about? Before we get on to the next article here. So, Top Secret, 1984 American action comedy. Stars Val Kilmer, and it parodies various film styles. Okay, so it's a parody film. So, an American rock star travels to East Germany to perform at a cultural event, secretly serves the government as a diversion from military operation to reunite Germany. Okay. So it's a reunification plot situation going on. Oh, okay. So it just sounds like it's a parody and there's a lot of like, I don't know, antics and funny things that happen during it. Hey, it's got flying cows in the actual front of the DVD video VHS kind of situation. I'm sold, dude. I'm absolutely sold on that one. Wow. Love it. What are you guys saying in the chat? Tyler Cordalis is back. Yo, 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 my friend. Unless you've been lurking in the background. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, my friend. Will Morris, The Saint had too much Mission Impossible in it. The Roger Moore OG series is way better. Ooh, Ice Starlight, UK. Hi. Hello, Ice Starlight. If you're new to this channel, I'm being a good, nice little YouTuber at the moment of the world. We are on our way to expand our tribe. So if you want to join the tribe, do subscribe down below. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we are going to be having an epic party. I have ideas. It's in my ideas book. I've got so many ideas. It's going to blow your freaking minds when we reach 1,000. So if you like me content, you like me, you like what's coming out on me gob, and you like what your eyeballs are seeing, you know where the subscribe button is. Thank you very nicely. And as you can see on the screen, the most recent subscriber gets their name on the screen as well. Just a little bit of an extra thank you for helping us get one step closer to 1,000 subscribers. Kai Yang is the most recent, but we also had Wallrads earlier on in this stream subscribing as well. So thank you very much for that, mate. So what else is everyone saying in the chat? Good callback, Will. All right. Thank you all, lads. Val did Willow as well. All right. Fair enough. Kieran Rana. Yo, my friend. How's it going, dude? Top Secret is a sort of Bond parody. Maybe a little Get Smart thrown in. Again, it's got flying freaking cows on the front of the DVD video kind of situation. Like, seriously. Needs to, yeah. It needs to be watched. I need to watch it. I might do a watch party on that, actually. Why the heck not? I'll sort that out, actually. The flying cow film. That's how I'll refer to it as in my head. It's the one with the flying cows on it. Does it actually have flying cows in the film? Guys, whoever's seen this, does it have flying cows in the film? Please say yeah. That would be so freaking awesome, wouldn't it? But yeah, Kieran Rana, most recent. That sounds abusable. I trust in this. All right. Be honest. Have some integrity, you guys. Just saying. Anyway, Fast and Furious 9. They cut a stunt that was too expensive to shoot for real. Out of all the freaking stunts they do and all the money, the dollar bills, right, that they put into this, yeah, to do all these stunts. And there was one stunt that was way too expensive for them. Seriously, when I saw that title, I was like, dude, I want to know which stunt is the most expensive that they couldn't even do it. You know, I would love it to be, right, because I've not read this article yet. You're going to get my pure reaction from it, first time kind of reaction from it. But anyway, and I've said this before, there's been a rumor or people just discussing having a Fast and Furious and a crossover with Jurassic Park. And I'm like, oh, you need to have the cars and the racing in the Jurassic Park forest and whatnot. And there's a big massive pile of dinosaur dung, and they ride up the dinosaur dung, and then they do a proper thing in the air, and they're flying in the air as they lift off from the dinosaur dung, and then they kind of go over the T-Rex, and then they go down on the spine of the T-Rex, and they drive all the way down the T-Rex's tail, and then they speed off. Yeah. Anyone wants me for any stunt ideas, you know where I'm at. But that's what I would do for Fast and Furious Jurassic Park crossover. Hey, why not? The crazier the better. That's pretty much Fast and Furious at this point, their logic. The crazier, the better. But what is this stunt that they're talking about here? Because seriously, I need to know now. So let's go down this article. Fast and Furious 9 co-writer and director Justin Lin has opened up about an ambitious stunt that almost made it into the movie, but had to be cut because it was way too expensive. A filmmaker revealed that he had hoped to include a scene where Sean Boswell's Pontiac Fiero is sent up into outer space in a weather balloon. He was so keen, in fact, that when those in charge of the money ended up vetoing the idea, he was close to offering up the funds himself. Now, I've not seen this movie, and to be fair, I don't care about spoilers on this one, in all honesty, so please, unless anyone cares in the chat, I'm cool with spoilers. But when I, a couple of months back, reacted to one of the trailers for F9, it shows them going into space, or it shows them heading out there anyway. Do you know what I mean? Right at the end. Do they go into space or not? Seriously. Anyways. The cost kept coming in. I kept fighting it. And if I'm looking back now, that is the one setup that I would personally paid for, the weather balloon. I just always love starting any crazy idea with truly doing it ourselves. We had a lot of reference to work off of, but you're asking me personally, that was the one that I was adamant about. For the budget, I think even on big budgets, I felt like we found the limit of what we can do. In the end, here we go. A similar sequence made it into the final edit, but it's safe to say that it's not exactly what Lin had originally mapped out. Think more rocket car rather than weather balloon. Hey, as long as they get into space one way or another, Dude, we got there. Fast and Furious is now in space. It is there officially. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so basically, instead of going up in a balloon into space, they went up in a rocket car. And he would rather have gone into a space balloon rather than a rocket car. Do you know what? I prefer the freaking rocket car. It looks cooler. What do you think? Instead of like a space balloon and they just float up in space. I'm floating up in space. I'm floating up in space. Instead, it's like, rocket car! Oh, yes! Hey, I prefer the rocket car. What do you guys think? Do you prefer the rocket car? Do you prefer the freaking balloon? Do let me know. Matthew Coburn, laters have to go out. Oh, well, thank you anyway for stopping by as ever and your support. Really do appreciate it. Laters, Matthew. And Kieran Rana. I'm going to trust you on this one. He is the latest subscriber to the tribe. So let me just pop you on the screen there. Congratulations, Kieran. Thank you very much for subscribing and joining the tribe. Really do appreciate it. We are one step closer now to 1,000 subscribers. That is absolutely awesome. So thank you again for your support. So what else is everyone saying? Will Morris, I need to do a big damn marathon of Fast and Furious movies. Have fun with that. Will Morris, was it good to you, Tyler? Oh, okay, because you asked earlier on if Tyler's seen Fast 9 and he said yes. Okay. Walllands, we move from one article focusing on the importance of plot and the integrity of the director to another article lamenting about cutting a stunt. Who has said if they only have one more stunt? Hey, I'll go one more further on you all, lads. Who has said, if only I could have a 4-hour freaking movie. I'll give you a hint. It starts with Zack and it ends with Snyder. Ba-boom. Hey, I never claimed that I was the best comedian in the world. I never claimed I'm a comedian at all. Again, just shit happens in my brain and it comes out of me gob. It just happens that way. It's organic. There you go. I hope the Willow show is actually good too, Rich. Yeah. Here we go. Kieran Rana. Rocket car over balloon any day. Yes. Wallrad, spoil the way. I think we all have been in Fast and Furious at this point. With the amount they made, I'm pretty sure I starred one. Oh, okay. Right. Will Morris, I've never cared about spoilers. I forget them anyway. Oh, right. Fair enough. I'm the opposite. Like, if I hear a spoiler, I do remember it. I forget a lot of stuff, to be fair. My brain's like a goldfish sometimes, but some things do stick in there, surprisingly. Spoilers is one of them. Kieran Rana, no, I unsubbed and resubbed. LOL, don't trust me. Well, thank you for being honest. I really do appreciate that. So with that being said, it's going to go back to Kai Yang. There we go. My channel, my rules. Kai Yang, you're back on the screen as technically the newest, latest subscriber. But thank you again, Kieran, for your continued support to the tribe. Mucho appreciato. Wallrads, Elon Musk and his Tesla that he shot out into space should be in Fast and Furious 10. Do you know what? Actually, that's a point. He's probably, do you know what? If they do Fast 10 and it's more in space, dude, you know they're talking to Elon Musk. You know that. Hell yeah, you know they're talking to him. That would make mucho sense, that. Will Morris, does the rocket car actually fly? Otherwise, the balloon feels like a safer return back to the ground. Who cares about what's the safest return? They'll get back to Earth. It's Fast and Furious, you know. It always ends like a happy ending. They all survive. It's all good, you know. But yeah, I'm just. Hang on a minute. There we go. Sorry. I'm trying. Do you know what? Multitasking, guys. That's what I'm trying to do. Again, I am the most professional YouTuber of the whole damn world. Ish. But yes. Well, lads, ha ha ha, Snyder joke. I'm not afraid to make them. It is what it is. Anyways, let us go on. Nicholas Clark, LOL, I'm extremely late. Don't worry about it. You've made it now. Thank you very much for joining and supporting the stream and the channel. Much, much appreciated. Craig Parsons, 79. I'll tip for a flash of your knickers too. Oh, thank you. No, I'm not that kind of channel. But if you do like nerdy chat, nerdy talk, movies, series, philosophy, I'm your lass. You're still welcome to join and subscribe and join the Alter Nerd tribe. Craig Parsons 79. But thank you for your comment and for watching. That is appreciated. But there you go. Anyways. Kieran Rana, I don't think Dom's ever cared about Safe's return. Remember in 6 when he drove through an exploding plane and was fine. Exactly! That's why I'm saying. Doesn't matter because they all survive anyway, regardless of how violent the chases, the crashes, the landings are. Dudes, they end up being fine. You know what I mean? So let them go up in a rocket car and come down in a bit of a crazy landing. Dudes are going to survive. We know this. Kai Yang, hello. Yes, Kai Yang's back on the screen. Dom's also a terrible leader. Why do you say that, Will? Do tell. Geo the Sage, this isn't Twitch. No, it's not. It is YouTube. Well observed, my friend. Yeah, I do my Twitch stream around about now and play my Zelda game. But tonight there's been a little bit of a change of plan. Usually on a Sunday I do my collaboration with Adan and I introduce him to some good quality British TV. But there's a big but. It's Father's Day. So he was like, "Oh, dude, I'll do it. I'll do it." I'm like, "No, you spend some more time with your father. It's Father's Day, okay? and we'll sort it out next week." So instead, bit of a change in the programming, and I'm over here. But thank you, Gio, for joining. Mucho appreciato. Kieran Rana, nah, Dom's the best leader. It's all about La Familia. Yes. All about the family, absolutely. And I Starlight UK, hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hey up. For all those watching, if you haven't, and you're liking all this, you're liking all of me, you're liking what's coming out of me gob, and you're liking all of that, then what are you waiting for? Subscribe to join the Alter Nerd tribe and put on your notification bell so you know every time I upload a video or go live because we're having fun at the moment. Well, I say we're having fun. We're having fun at the moment. I'm having fun. You guys are having fun. Sunday evenings is where it's at the moment. Right here on Stef the Alter Nerd. But yeah, Will Morris, you still haven't answered me question. Why do you think Dom is a terrible leader? Before we go on to this article, you need to justify yourself right now, my friend. You need to tell me. I just need to, again, this is all about multitasking, guys. Hang on, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm still waiting, Will. If you're still around. I'm assuming you're still around, hon. If not, I apologise. Oh, Jason. Oh no, that was funny. Thank you, mods. But oh, again, this is just allergies, guys. I'm double vaccinated. We're all good. Okay, let's have a look. Steph, you're doing great. Thank you, Tyler. Oh, yeah. I learned from the best. Andy Signor from Popcorn Planet, my friend. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Oh, do you know what? Sometimes, you know when you start sneezing, you can't stop. That is where I'm at right now. Damn it! Anyways, I have my tissue. I'm going into that. But anyways, let's have a look. I only saw the first one. I liked it, but wasn't ready to commit to a 9-film relationship, so I cut it off. Okay, fair enough. I still think what Jason 49 has said was funny, but thank you very much, mods. Much appreciated. But yeah, it's freaking funny. Oh, Will may have left. Yeah, I think he's left. Fair enough. Bunda. Oh, my bad. Hey, Bunda. Geo the Sage. Yes. Like the video. Put your bell on. Absolutely. LOL. Matt Timms. Hello, Matt. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, but welcome, welcome, welcome. That was a pretty hot comment. Better pass me the loo roll too. Oh, it was, wasn't it? It was funny. It was funny. You know, like how people have the imagination to actually put words together like that and then think it's a good idea to like publicly say it out loud. Whatever. Rich's comic book and video game. Keep it up, Steph. Thank you very much. War lads, let's have fun. Raymond stands. Yes. What else y'all saying? Geo the Sage. The first Fast movie is different from how the series ended up. Yes. Agreed. But do you think it's for the better? Do you know what I mean? Like, from where Fast and Furious started to where it's ended up, do you think it is for the better? Do you know what? I do. Because what it's done is it recognizes what it is. And it doesn't care. Yeah? It's just like, whatever. Hang on. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It knows its identity. It's not ashamed. And it's like, yeah, we're good. We're all about the fun, amazing, ridiculous stunts and storylines that pretty much don't make sense. But we're here for the cars and we're here for the stunts and we're here for the brilliance of the uniqueness and craziness of these car stunts. So there we go. Like, what other freaking franchise can get away with literally getting a car into space? Do you know what I mean? So I'm quite happy with where it's ended up, in all honesty. But there you go. And Tyler Cordalis, and yes, you guys saw a little bit behind the scenes again. Nothing to hide. Tyler, my friend, put something in the chat. Recognize your wrench, your blue wrench. You've just got blue wrenched, my friend. You are now part of the mod tribe. I can't believe I never did it sooner. Sorry, dude. But better late than never. Again, professional YouTuber of the world-ish. So let's have a look. I'm on my phone to check, and people starting things while I'm gone. Yeah. I've actually just came in my own eye. Oh, Matt. Yeah. Hey, you guys, if you haven't already and you're liking this, you're liking what you see and you're having fun, subscribe to join the Alter Nerd tribe. Turn that notification bell on so you know every time I go live and we have more fun and laughter like this. We have a laugh. We have fun. It is what it is. We're here. We're loose. we're cool and we are groovy. So there you go. Gio the Sage, depends on your taste. The audience has grown tremendously from changing it from racing to an action franchise. Yeah. To be fair, there was only so far that they could take it from a racing franchise anyway. So it was really, really a wise move that they turned it to action franchise, in all honesty, to be fair. Let me see what else you're saying. I think F5 was the major turning point. Yep. Simple answer to that, mate. Candy, I'm sure I've seen you in Headingley before. Oh, okay. Well, I do live in Yorkshire. So, you say you've seen me in Headingley before. I think, what? No. I don't. I think do you know what? I've been to Headingley once. Once I've been to Headingley. So maybe you saw me when I was there the once. Oh. Nicholas Clark, I'll watch it if Jurassic World makes a crossover in the franchise. Hey, we got another subscriber. It'll be showing up on my screen shortly. But whoever just subscribed, thank you very much. We are now one step closer to 1,000 and that epic 1,000 subscriber party. You know it makes sense, guys. It'll be one for the ages. But yes, I would watch it as well if Jurassic World makes a crossover in the franchise. Like I said earlier on, one of the stunts they have to do if they do that crossover is the racing in the Jurassic Park forest situation, and there's a big, massive pile of dinosaur dung, and they ride up the dung, and then at the tip of the dung they fly off, and then they fly over a T-Rex, and they land on the T-Rex back, and they drive down the T-Rex's tail, jump off the tail, and then they ride off in the distance. Yeah. If they do not do that stunt, then the crossover is dead to me. Yeah. That's my thing there. Tyler, yes, absolutely. Yes, repping the blue wrench. Yes. Steph, have you ever been to the box in Headingley? Hey, we got another subscription. Well, firstly, Kai Yang, thank you very much. But just to publicly, wow, we're getting a lot of subscriptions right now. Thank you. The most recent one that's on my screen at the moment is Hazard Duke. So here we go. Hazard Duke, thank you so much for subscribing and joining the Alter Nerd tribe. I really do appreciate it. We are one step closer to getting to 1,000 subscribers and having that epic party. So thank you, Hazard Duke, for subscribing and joining the Alter Nerd tribe. Mucho appreciato. Now, getting back to your comment, Hazard Duke, have I ever been to the box in Headingley? No. I've not been to the box in Headingley, mate. No. I don't. To be fair, I'm not. I don't know. I don't drink any alcohol, and it's very rare that I go out, like clubs and partying and all that lot, I have to admit. But that's just me. What else is going on? Congrats, Tyler. Yeah. See? We're getting more subscriptions in. Yes, I'm hearing it. I hope you're hearing that too. Should technically be coming up on the screen, but I don't know if that actually is doing that or not. But let's have a look at what you're all saying. Nicholas Clark, that's just crazy enough. It just might work. Yeah, the Jurassic World crossover in the franchise. Yeah, it could. It could, couldn't it? Let me see. Here we go. I'm up to date now. So can't wait to have you on my podcast, Steph. My goodness. I can't wait to be on your podcast. I saw your first one with Geordie Joe from Geordie's Corner. My goodness, that was fire. I loved that podcast and watching it, dude. So, yeah, I would be absolutely, absolutely honoured for that. So, yes, DM me. We will definitely make it happen. More than happy to join your podcast, do an episode for you. Rich's comic book and video game might be too expensive. I know, right? They're already saying, the stunt was the most expensive ever, that they couldn't even do it. My dino dung stunt might be that expensive that they won't be able to do it. Oh, well. But Kieran Rana, I don't really like crossovers, honestly. I think the franchise could BS its way into dinosaurs itself to get that stunt. Well, I like this crossover, to be fair. That's my thing. I like this crossover. I'm all for a Jurassic Park Fast and Furious crossover. Let's do this. In the chat, put in number 1 if you would be absolutely psyched for Fast and Furious Jurassic Park crossover, just like me. Or put in number 2 if you're not that bothered and you don't care or you don't like it at all, kind of thing. Would love to know. And oh my goodness, wow, so many names have just come up right now of all you guys subscribing. Wow. Whoa, okay, so the most recent one to subscribe, let me have a look, is Derek Finneran. Wow, okay. Derek, you're going on the screen as the most recent new subscriber to the channel. So let me pop you in there. Mr. Derek Finneran, thank you very much, but I need to shout out everyone else. My goodness. Pixie Dust, Matt Timms, Ella G, Jill Jones, Jason 49ers, Bitsy B, Joe Potter 101, Candy, Chris Rockmeister. I love that last name, dude. Speaks to me on so many levels. Love it. Matt Thames, Craig Parsons 79, BH Toxic YT, Daniel Zander. Thank you. My goodness, you guys, that's a big, massive influx. I'm shocked. I've never had it like that before. All of a sudden, I'm just like, thank you for everyone that's just subscribed to join the Alter Nerd tribe. Really do appreciate it. Welcome to the tribe, everyone. Hope you enjoy your stay. But what is everyone else? Okay, here we go. So we're getting the 1s and 2s in. So 1, Nicholas Clark 1, Warrads 2, Leon Dyer 2, Kieran Rana 2, Platinum Card Breaks, hello, welcome 1, Will Morris 1, Tyler Cordalis, all the ones, yes. Tyler Cordalis, thanks for the subs to this channel. Yes, thank you, you guys. Comic Books and Steals, all the ones. Wow. Okay, so it seems to be a little bit more 2s than 1s here. Or maybe it's a little bit half and half. I don't know. Seems to be a bit more 2s than 1s, you guys, here. Which is absolutely fair enough. Okay. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the crossover. If it ever happens, that would be one epic crossover I would be absolutely freaking psyched on, in all honesty. But yeah, where are we? Out of all this. So Nicholas Clark, the reason I brought it up is because the director of F9 thought it was a good idea. Welcome to the tribe, Derek. Yes, welcome to the tribe, Derek. And everyone else that all of a sudden, wow, has decided to support. Seriously, I so appreciate it. Thank you ever so much. I don't know if you can hear in the background, but they're my boo-boos. I have 3 dogs. They are my babies. And my partner's just sending them out for their final little tinkle for the evening before they go to bed. Comic book steals and deals 362. Whoa, hang on. Okay, again, we are all about the transparency here. So let's have a quick look. This is, and I don't know if you guys know, but when you have your own channel, this is a little bit of the background kind of situation where we get to see all our stats and how things are doing and all that lot. So, whoa, 366 subscribers. Oh my goodness, you guys. Wow, you are seriously turning it up right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not going to cry. This is happiness right now. But wow, that is immense. Thank you so much. Let me just refresh because I'm hearing some stuff. 368. Wow, the tribe is rising, people. It's going up. Will Morris, Jinx. The tribe is rising. Thank you, everyone, for your support and joining the Alter Nerd tribe. Much appreciated, guys. Will Morris, get to the influx, Steph. Just a matter of time before you get that big bump. Wow, we are one step closer to 1,000 subscribers and having that epic 1,000 subscriber party, guys. Yes, we're getting there. That'll do. Let me just, do you know what? I'm hearing notifications in the background here. So where are we now? Whoa, 374. What? Oh my goodness, it's climbing, it's going up. And again, I'm not afraid to show this background. It's full transparency. This is our channel. This is our tribe. So you get to see what I see. It is what it is, isn't it, you guys? But let's have a look and see what all you guys are saying. 50 likes. Whoa, 50 likes. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you so much, you guys. What I'm also going to do at this stage is the most recent subscriber that's showing up on my screen at the moment on OBS is now Richard Tharp. So, Richard Tharp, your name is officially in this video right now as the most recent subscriber to the Alter Nerd tribe. Mucho appreciato. I also want to say thanks to Andrew T, 1309, Platinum Card Bricks, Diane Jones, Zuzu33, Johnny Bongo, Lynn Marcombe, Daniel Zander, BH Toxic YT, Craig Parsons 79. My goodness, our tribe is growing. This is amazing. So let's have a look. Kieran Rana. Ooh, I need to see that Fight Club video. Awesome film. Yes, you do. This is part of my Alter Philosophy series, you guys. There's a dedicated playlist for it. It's where I take characters and situations from films and I use philosophical and ethical ideas to determine if that character or that situation was good or bad. So yeah, we've got a Tyler Durden one in Fight Club there for your consideration. There are gonna be 2 Alter Philosophy episodes next week. Not just 1, but 2. One of which is in honour of Bunda for his can't pay will take it away obsession. I had to do that, guys. I just had to. Of course, I had to. So, yeah, there's that. But yes, Will Morris, Steph, you might have to do more chatting streams. Do you know what? I might have to, Do you know what? Let me just go back to this. Hey, you get to see a little bit more of me at this stage. Slower pause, building to a standing ovation. Thank you very much, wall lads. Rich's comic book and video game. I'm envious. Hey, we all support each other. we'll get you up there. We'll support you. Absolutely. Part of the tribe. Absolutely. Walrads, I like how you take a moment to appreciate the journey like that. These little victories might be the most fun part of all. Yes, they are. It's oh my goodness, I'm just so overwhelmed with all the support you guys are giving right now. Like, seriously, this is amazing. Comic book steals and deals. Ha! Yes! Ha! Wow, what a lovely day for a boom. We're on 63 likes now. Wow. Let's get to 100 likes. Fire! Fire! Pappy Too Big. First time watching. Very interesting. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. If you haven't already, you might as well join everyone else in subscribing to join the Alter Nerd tribe. If you like more of me and you want more of this and you want to hear more of what me gob says, you know where the subscribe button is. We're just one more step closer towards 1,000 subscribers and having that 1,000 subscriber party, which again, I have ideas in my book of ideas. It's going to be epic. A little bit of a spoiler alert there. Hell yeah, Nicholas. Welcome, Pappy. Kieran Rana, Alter Philosophy on F9. Writing that down. As Will Morris knows, and others will know shortly, I take all my subscriber suggestions for Alter Philosophy, and the ones that I feel are very interesting to me, I do. The Fight Club, I believe, was Will Morris's suggestion, so yes. Alter Philosophy, F9. Let me just pop your name down, Kieran. Alter Philosophy on F9. I will look into it, Kieran. Absolutely. Cat Pay will take it away, C's goods. You're still spelling C's wrong. Bunda, Tyler, this is great. It is, isn't it? Bloggy, great channel. Ha! Oh, welcome, Bloggy. Thank you very much. If you guys haven't already subscribed to join the Alter Nerd tribe, we're one step away to getting to 1,000 subscribers and having that epic party. David Small Money, hello, welcome back. I'll join that party, dude. Tyler, you invited. You know you're already invited to join that party when I reach 1,000. Absolutely. Mum and I leave the house on the 29th, so I'll try and get one last video out, which is comic book and video game. Cool. I'll keep an eye on that. Kieran Rana, ooh, I was joking, but if you can make a philosophy video on franchise about dumb car stunts, then awesome. You can really philosophize on anything. My Cat Pay will take it away Alter Philosophy video is pretty much going to prove that next week. You can philosophize on anything. I mean, there's even the second video is on it's another subscriber suggestion, and it's on Thanos and the philosophy on Thanos and if he is good or bad. So stay tuned to that as well. Will Morris, if you thought that Eurovision was fire, just wait until the 1,000 sub watch party. Hell yes. Facts. You know that makes sense. David Small Money, Yosef, hello. Nicholas Clark, worth 380. All right, hang on a minute. Let's go back to this and let us refresh. Oh my goodness. Wow, are we climbing? Where are we now? Whoa, we're more than that. We're at 381. Ah! Wow. Okay. Mickey Break is on my screen at the moment as the most recent subscriber. So, Richard Tharp, thank you very much. Mickey Break will have his name in the spotlight right now on the screen. Thank you. And also thank you to Paul Sin, Platinum Card Breaks, Breaky Jakey. I like that name. Breaky Jakey. Yeah, I like that name. Who else? Zach Breaks 101. Thank you. Michael Hastings, thank you again. Yes. Wow. Our tribe is growing, people. Our tribe is growing. What else are you guys saying before we get onto the other article? So, did I hear you guys right that you went over Ghostbusters 2 and the deleted scenes, or was that wishful topic thinking? Oh no, so we went over the Batman Forever release the Schumacher cut situation, and there were. Okay, so when I did my research on Alter Reality, which is another series I do, on what could have been for films and movies and series and stuff like that, there is this Schumacher cut for Batman Forever that's supposed to be a more darker twist on the Batman Forever film than what we actually got that was theatrically released, right? And in my research, I found out that the Schumacher cut was destroyed, but there were little scenes that were still available that was then loaded up on like a special anniversary DVD as part of like the bonus features set. It's that. There you go. That is what we were talking about. But Ghostbusters 2 and the deleted scenes, well, let me Google that. Ghostbusters 2 and deleted scenes. Let's have a look. That is right. If I show any of this though, the stream will get flagged, so yeah. But there are deleted scenes. I will have a look at that afterwards. Dude, that looks interesting enough. On benefits and proud, Bunder. You can't even... Dude, benefits. That's not how you spell it. Oh, wow. Will Morris, yes, guys, if you leave a comment during the Alter Philosophy video and pitch a movie or character, and Steph might make a video about it. Yes, I put my money where my mouth is. All right. I listen to you guys. I take your input and feedback on board. And if you've got a good idea, hey, I'll do it. And I will credit you as well. Literally show the literal comment that you made literally on the video and give you the props that you deserve, because absolutely, at the end of the day, I do not steal ideas. Here's the link to the Alter Philosophy playlist. Oh, Will, you're awesome. Thank you. Pixie Dust, 69 likes. It's a sign, I tell thee. We like the number 69. We like more than that, but 69 is a nice number. A nice, odd number. Don't you think? David Small Money. How dare you judge Thanos? How dare Thanos judge us? I don't know what else to say that. Hey, Pixie Dust. Yeah, not really judging. No. The Alter Philosophy is just really a case of applying philosophical theories and ethics to characters and situations and determining, based on that philosophy of ethical theory, whether they would determine that character or situation to be good or not. That's really the gist of it. And what else is everyone saying? There was a lot of movie cut out, which upset Bill Murray. Due to special effects, the script went through various rewrites. Eugene Levy was even in it. It's deeper topics, and it might look like... Yeah, I've heard that Bill Murray was not happy with Ghostbusters 2. That there was a lot of stuff that was deleted, and he just was not on board with that whatsoever. Rich's comic book and video game. I know someone that worked on GH2. Yeah. Dude, you know what you're talking about. I know you can back yourself up. Will Morris, I'm from the Sunbelt of the United States, Pixie Dust. Yep. And I'm from the dark, dingy country of the UK, which at the moment we're actually experiencing a heat wave. We're actually getting some sun. We're being reminded that the sun does actually exist. I actually have white bits, like serious white bits, guys. I have a tan. Like, how is that even possible in this country? But it is for 2021. Yes. The script actually exists where you can see the changes. Wall rats. Ooh, okay. Derek Finneran, give us your best reenactment of the film Basic Instinct. I love your sense of humour, Derek. Yes, I can appreciate that, but no. You can ask. I won't be offended, but no. Come on, Derek. Hey, he did it with a cheeky wink emoji. It's all good. It's all good. So we need to, oh my goodness, we need to, looking like, update the subscriber again. So let me just do this and say a big, mahoosive thank you to Jen Marson. No, not M-I. Jen. Just the Jen. Oh, no. Now I'm spelling it even wrong. There we go. Oops. See? Professional YouTuber of the world-ish. Jen Marson is now the most recent subscriber to join the Alter Nerd tribe. Your name is there in lights on the screen right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much for that. Also, thank you to Bloggy Paul Markham for also subscribing as well. Thank you very much. We are now, let me have a look at the subscriber tally. It's just refreshing now. Hey, 381! Oh, wonderful! Thank you so much. Will Morris, yes, the sun is usually a rumour in the UK. Yes, it is. More than a rumour, it's usually a myth. 2 words, Robin Shelby, Richard's comic book and video game. All right. Jen Marson, heart. Heart back. Welcome to the tribe, Jen. Absolutely, yeah, Will. Welcome to the tribe. There we go. Jinx again. Stop. Will, stop being in my head right now. It's quite scary. Anyways, let us continue with the fun, because Kaylee Cuoco responds to Harley Quinn TV series storyline ban. Apparently, she sees the funny side. Wow. Let's have a look here. So, Harley Quinn star Kaylee Cuoco has reacted to the animated show's banned sucking the lollipop scene. that's how I'm going to describe that. Sucking the lollipop scene. YouTube has no flies on me. Earlier this week, it was revealed that DC vetoed a scripted not safe for work encounter between the Caped Crusader and Catwoman, despite the series being R-rated. On her Instagram stories yesterday, well, 5 days ago now, Cuoco, who voices Harley, referenced the story with a simple LOL next to it. Oh, there we go. So there's her Instagram story, there's the LOL, and the bumpy bumpies, Batman and Catwoman moment in Kaylee Cuoco's Harley Quinn TV show that DC shot down. There we go. In case you missed it, co-showrunner Justin Halpern recently said of the development process on the show, it's incredibly gratifying and free to be using characters that are considered villains because you just have so much more leeway. That is true. You know, villains do have more fun, and there's a reason for that. They don't give a shiz. They will break the rules. They've got more opportunity to have fun. It is what it is. A perfect example of that is in this 3rd season of Harley. We had a moment where Batman was, gonna do a little bit of sucking of the lollipop situation on Catwoman, and DC was like, you can't do that. You absolutely cannot do that. Well, can, technically, it's just you're not gonna let them do that. Yeah? So there's a difference between you can't do that and we will not let you do that. Just saying. I'm yeah. Anyways, Halpern elaborated. They're like, heroes don't do that. So we said, are you saying heroes are just selfish lovers? They were like, no, it's that we sell consumer toys for heroes. It's hard to sell a toy if Batman is also going to be sucking the lollipop on someone. I don't know. I think it'd sell more toys. Don't you think? Like, seriously. But, I mean, okay, we still live in a world, I suppose, whereby, you know, the bumpy bumpies and all that lot, it's still, you know, which, you know, for some people it's fair enough, a little bit behind closed doors. But I mean, you know, the sexualization of things in the media is becoming more and more freer, if that makes sense. Maybe in 10, 15 years' time, we may not have this issue and we may actually see a situation where Batman is sucking the lollipop for Catwoman. You never know. I mean, to be fair, and this is my partner that says this, Adan over at Nerd Tots, and again, his channel, the link's down below if you want to subscribe to him, is a friend of mine. He's very big on anime, loves it. He's like, for me, right, the fount of all knowledge when it comes to anime. Adan knows his shiz when it comes to that. And Adan, for the last couple of weeks, has been kindly introducing me to the world of anime because I've never really seen it before, apart from like Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. But they're quite mainstream, if that makes sense. That I really wanted to get into more of like the, I don't want to say pure anime, but do you know what I mean? Anyway, and he introduced me to Corpse Party, Devilman 1 and 2. We saw MD Geist yesterday, which was freaking amazing, right? But anyway, I digress. When I told my partner that, you know, I was watching some anime, he automatically turned around and he was like, oh, Japanese porn. Like, you know, that's where his mind went to, okay? When he heard anime, he thought porn, animated porn, basically. So, yeah, there is animated porn about. You never know. It may come into the mainstream, and we may see it one day with Batman and Catwoman, you know? But there you go. What's going on in the chat? Hang on a minute. Wallrads, when you go over philosophy and film, do you include a live chat? Movies like the Nolan trilogy, even how it ended. I believe Bruce became who he was meant to be by not being bad Batman. Cool discussions. Ooh, okay. So what I do with my Alter Philosophy series is that it's just that, it's a series. So I do pre-recorded videos, edit them, and then release them to all you lovely lot out there, to the tribe. But potentially doing an Alter Philosophy live stream, I'll look into that. Sounds interesting enough, to be fair. David Small Money, explain Willard. Breaky Jakey, oh my days. Breaky Jakey, Jen Marson is my ex? What? Hello? How have I just missed that? Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, hang on. Jen Marston's laughing. How mad is that? Yeah, man, how mad is that? Those are usually pre-recorded videos. Well, yeah. 5 minutes or less. Yeah. It's for that because I could go into more detail when it comes to explaining the philosophical and ethical theories and all that lot. But the 5 minutes or less for a reason. They're just supposed to be little bite-sized chunks of philosophical knowledge for anyone to be able to digest. So whether you're someone like, I presume yourself, because you seem to be very well read in terms of your comments and whatnot, that knows a little bit more about philosophical ethical theories, to those that are complete noobs. It's just to cater for everyone, so that it's accessible for everyone, let's put it that way. Well, that's certainly a beautiful coincidence, Jakey. Of all the places I could bump into you at Jen Marson, I can't believe it. Crazy at Breaky Jakey. Will Morris, seems like you two ended on good terms. It does, to be fair, doesn't it? Steph, please repeat yourself. We got diverted by Breaky and Jen. Do you know what? I don't blame you. I'm not offended by that. I'm not offended at all. But Gio the Sage, again, apologies guys. I agree with their decision to not allow it, but from a moral perspective, but from a character perspective, if I'm watching a superhero show, I'm not watching it to see the heroes do the nasty. Fair play. It's a good point. It is. Will Morris, subscribe to Nerd Tots. Thank you very much, my friend. Breaky Jakey, no one ever said, no one ever sucked my lollipop like Jen. Breaky Jakey, you know this. Yes. There's Will Morris. There's that weird bit in the Killing Joke animated movie with Bats and Batwoman when they get down. Geo the Sage, yeah, and Killing Joke was trash. Indeed, it was. Shouldn't have been made. Yeah, comic book much better. It's one of the rare comic books I have actually read. And yeah, it shouldn't have been adapted like that. Yeah, absolutely agree. Anyway, going to this situation. I saw. Oh, I gotta show you guys this. So, Thursday night. I was live on Andy's channel on Popcorn Planet, and this happened pretty much as we were live. And I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I gotta show you it. Hang on, let me just put that down. There we go. I hope he still got it up. Hang on, nope, not that. There we go. Hang on. I promise you, it's worth the wait. Hang on. Ha! Yes! Now let me just zoom in. This is... Yeah, I know. You can't get rid, can you? We cannot get rid right now, okay? But Zack Snyder, yeah, okay? Couple of days ago, canon. And he shows us that. Dude, he tweeted that. Like, seriously. When it all was going down, right? Poor choice of words. Damn. Oi, you know what I mean? When this news was breaking, okay, and we found out that the studio vetoed the whole Batman sucking a lollipop for Catwoman and all that lot, Zack Snyder did that. And he was like, canon. Now, firstly, funny. Secondly, class A troll, because who is he trolling against? It's Warner Brothers that turned around and said none of the lollipop sucking in the first place. Hello, any excuse, right? But there you go. At least here he's being funny about it. I can't hate him too much for it, to be fair. But yeah, that is Mr. Snyder, and his only word is canon. Well, there you go. That's your image there. Anyway. Oh, Rich's comic book and video games, so nasty. My eyes. I know, right? I seriously was like, we were on the stream and I saw it in the chat, the live chat. Someone said you need to go to see Zack Snyder's Twitter right now because he's just put on a picture of it happening. And I was like, nah. Andy also clocked it. And as we were talking about something else during the stream, I don't even remember what we were talking about at that point. I quickly went onto Zack Snyder's Twitter, and as soon as I saw it, I burst out laughing. I was like, oh my goodness, it was funny as hell when I first saw it. And Andy obviously clocked on that I'd seen it. Because afterwards he was like, when he was introducing that segment, we were talking about the tweet afterwards, he was like, yeah, and Steph's already seen it. I'm like, yep. But yeah, Rich's comic book and video games. Sorry, I enjoyed the Killing Joke. All right. Hang on a minute. There we go. Sorry, I just had to put myself on mute and just have a quick word with my fella. He's going to bed in a minute. But yeah, Richard's comic book and video game. Sorry, I enjoyed the Killing Joke. Oh, okay, fair enough. Tyler Cordalis, Mr. Snyder. Mr. Snyder, indeed. Will Morris, that's cool, Rich. Were you familiar with the comic first? Will Morris, DC lives rent-free in Zack Snyder's head. They do, don't they? Wall lads, right, where's that petition to finish the Justice League? Because I need to sign that right now. I bet you do. I bet you do. Will Morris, subscribe to Popcorn Planet. Thank you very much, my friend. Yes, I was Will. Rich, comic book and video game. Wall lads, he's warming up to you. That's how he does it. That's how that man operates. Be careful. I will be careful. Thank you very much for the warning, Wall lads. Appreciate it very muchly. That's interesting, Rich. I'm on the other side of that one, says Will Morris. And Wall lads. Oh, new iPhone background image. Yes. Oh, Tyler says same. Oh wow. These are tears of laughter right now, guys. Oh wow, you're cracking me up right now. Oh my goodness, chat. Freaking amazeballs. Wow. Okay, well, you guys have, I suppose, winding this live chat up and this stream. I'll be doing this again. This has been so much fun. Oh my goodness. You know what? Sundays, it's where it's at. For you want some entertainment, some laughs, some Batman sucking at the lollipop with Catwoman news. I don't know, just to have fun, shoot the shiz, chat, chill out, hang out, all that lot. You know what? I'm thinking of making this a thing every Sunday. Why not? This has been amazing, guys. But before I wind up, let me know in the chat, have any of you seen any articles this week that you would like my commentary on? My unique commentary and take. Why not? Do let me know. I'm just gonna have a look and see if there's all else really. This is usually how I because I happily, because he's a mate, I help Andy out behind the scenes on Popcorn Planet, source articles, help potentially with ideas, you know, those kinds of things. So yeah, let me go to my usual haunts and see if there is anything worth discussing before I go. Yeah, we've already done that. Let's have a look. Where are we doing? Oh, pardon me. Oh, I'm looking forward to the Amazon Prime sale tomorrow. Yes. Doesn't really seem to be much there. Never mind. Yes, Will, articles. Oh, sweet freaking revenge, guys. Hang on. Whatever, accept. See this? Whatever. Walk. Okay. So, the hitman's wife, bodyguard, has been absolutely pretty much trashed in terms of reviews and all that lot. But guess what? It's taken the top spot from A Quiet Place 2. sweet ass-kicking revenge. Yes. It's nabbed the top spot on the box office charts, debuting with 11.6 mil from just over 3,300 US venues over the weekend. The film, let me have a look. It's open on the big screen on Wednesday and has collected $70 million to date. However, the film cost nearly $70 million to produce and even more to market it. So it'll need to have a long, lucrative run in theatres in order to turn a profit. Could prove difficult since F9 is going to be hitting the cinemas next weekend. Okay, so I don't think it's going to make back its money. I mean, it's got number one. So don't get me wrong, it's proving all the critics wrong in terms of them completely bashing this movie. And when I say bashing it, like seriously, taking a baseball bat and bashing it until it turns to freaking mush. That's how much the critics freaking hated this movie, right? So for it to actually take the top spot on the box office charts in the US, sweet ass kicking revenge. But if it's only made 17 million today, it's not going to break even. Not a chance. Especially, you know, when you think of the worldwide cinemas as well. You know, I mean, our cinemas have just opened recently, but they've been shut for a while. You'll have other countries where they're still in a state of lockdown and the cinemas aren't open at all, or they're at reduced capacity, that kind of thing. Yeah. I mean, I hope it makes they make the money back, don't get me wrong, but I can't see how that's going to happen. But glass half full. It made the top spot. It proved the critics wrong. Booyah! Sweet ass kicking revenge. Boom. Next. Let's see if there's all else. Let's see. Hollywood. Oh, no, Hollow Knight. What? No. There we go. Hollywood Reporter is another place that I go to. Oh, Kevin Hart. Okay, so I just literally watched today the new movie from Kevin Hart, Fatherhood, on Netflix. Have any of you guys watched that? Whilst I'm just waiting for your response, I'm just going to amend my mic. Okay. I'm just going to go like that. Just to make you aware, it's now 25 to 10. I've increased my mic gain, but I'm going to be speaking a little bit quieter now because my partner is going to bed. So I don't want to be waking him up. A lot of people that are used to this channel and used to see me on Popcorn Planet will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm just being now considerate for my partner who's literally next door in the other room, who's going to go to sleep right now. So you've got a little bit of a sexy ASMR Stef thing going on at the moment. Enjoy. But before we get on to this article, yeah, have any of you seen Fatherhood? I thought it was really good. I really, really enjoyed it. It had a... It's going to sound so freaking corny. It had a lot of heart. But it was wonderfully made. And Kevin Hart, even though there was, comedic elements into it, don't get me wrong, this is the first time that I saw Kevin Hart as, you know what, dude can play serious, you know? Like he can really play a serious role, not just your typical Kevin Hart comedic role. No, dude can go serious, and I have to admit I was very, very impressed. But what are you guys all saying before we get to this article? So, it's quite good. It's a step up, okay, for Hitman Bodyguard 2. Will Morris, that's like 90s opening weekend money. Yeah, it is, isn't it? But Will didn't like the first one, so he doubts he'll bother with the second. Fair enough. I liked the first one, I have to admit. I've not seen the second one yet because even though I've been double vaccinated, I'm just waiting for it to reach full efficacy before I really go out. Hang on. Again, allergies, guys. But yeah, once it reaches full efficacy, I'll be going out to cinemas. To be fair, in the UK, which is surprising enough, what is it? Sorry, I don't want to be sneezing in the mic and it going all into your ear holes, guys. Black Widow's going to be released 2 days over here before it's released in the US. We're getting a couple of days early. So that's when I'll actually be proper going back to the cinema. You see, it's one of those things, you know, like sometimes when you start sneezing, then you can't freaking stop. I'm in one of those kinds of situations again, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's when I'll be going back to the cinema, beginning of July. I know that my vaccine will definitely be in my system at that point, and so I'll be safe enough, or as safe as can be, let's put it that way, for me to venture out and do something like that. What bothered you about the first film, Will? Okay. The link's too long to put in the chat, but this story is funny. Google Japanese man arrested for tricking 35 girlfriends to give him gifts for fake birthdays. Dude, I'm so Googling that. Give me a moment. Have it small money. Have you been to a cinema? I've just answered that. Well, Walrads, he hasn't, but he's heard he was a really good dude, like, as a person. Okay. David Small Money, he avoids Kevin Hart. Okay, why is that? And Will Morris, to be honest, I couldn't take the movie seriously. Right, fair play. But here, Kevin Hart reflects on how public scandals affected his children. Says the daughter was tough on him. He joined Will Smith for a special Father's Day edition of Red Table Talk on Sunday. He reflected on the impact of the scandal that happened a couple of years back. He stepped in some shiz. You're never prepared for that side of it. Having a little kid in his life, it's tough. You don't realise the impact that your mistakes can truly have. It's a different emotion when kids are involved. He got some armour though through the public debacles. It's very hard to shoot through this. It's very hard to bother me. But when your child shows disappointment and you have to have those conversations, your head drops for the first time. Yeah. But fair enough. I mean, to be fair, you know, it's a case of 99% of the time, yeah? When people make mistakes, we're all human. We all make mistakes. You know, the well-known phrase, you know, you don't throw stones in glass houses, right? Well, exactly the same thing here. You know, 99.9% of the time, if someone's made a mistake, yeah? Don't freaking cancel them and try and erase them from the face of the freaking earth, because they're still a human being at the end of the day. Let them have the time, the space, the inclination to realise what they've done wrong, improve themselves and make up for their mistake. By doing that, they become a better person, and that in turn allows us to become a better society. Hello? That's a win-win in my book. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the problem in doing that? So I'm so glad that in this respect with Kevin Hart, you know, that was a situation that was allowed to be, and he was able to go through that path and journey. So well done for him. But yeah, I've got to Google this thing now. Hang on. Japanese man arrested for tricking 35 girlfriends to give him gifts for fake birthdays. How? Whoa! Okay. Dude comes up straight away. Takashi Miyagawa. Okay. Yahoo.com. You first came up. Yeah, accept all, whatever. Hang on. And then let me just zoom in so you guys can see this a little bit more clearer as well. All right. Let's have a look at this. So, a man in Japan allegedly dated 35 women at the same time just to manipulate them into giving him lavish gifts for made-up birthdays. Takashi Miyagawa, 39, reportedly pretended to be in serious relationships with women before defrauding them of items worth a combined total of 100,000 Japanese yen, which roughly is $925. The gifts varied from electronics to clothing, including an almost $280 suit, according to The Independent. Now, one thing I need to know is, what are the logistics in being able to date 35 women at the same time? Like, whoa. Like, that's a lot of people to be dating at the same time. Like, dude had to be proper anal when it came to, like, his whole calendar and organisational kind of situation going on there. Because, whoa, 35 women, that's a lot of women to manage there and defraud them, you know? Wow. That's nuts. What? While Miyagawa was born on November 13th, he led his victims to give him the presents for birthdays in April, July and February. His idea was to ensure a constant supply of presents throughout the year. What? This is nuts! Miyagawa, who has no permanent address, figures, works part-time as a salesman for a multi-level marketing company, according to Sora News 24. Do you know what? They might have to give him a promotion, because bloody hell, if he was able to, let's put it this way, sell himself to 35 women and persuade them to give him presents, this, that and the other, dude has a little bit of the silver tongue there. Allergies. Dude has a little bit of a silver tongue there, you know what I mean? Wow. He met, there we go, he met his victims while selling hydrogen water shower heads and other equipment. No way! Wow. After uncovering Miyagawa's scheme, the women formed a victims association and reported the womanizing fraudster to police in February, according to Manichi Broadcasting System. Miyagawa was arrested for fraud, but authorities are still investigating as they believe there might be more victims of his scam. Well, to be fair, why stop at 35? You might as well go the full hog and go 100. What? In a video uploaded by MBS News, Japanese reporters can be seen trying to get a comment from Miyagawa to no avail. I bet. Wow. Nuts. That, wow. Well, that's crazy. That was a crazy ass story there. Really, really crazy. What are you guys saying? I'm just going a little bit up so I don't miss all your comments. Will Morris, it just felt a bit goofy to me, Rich, like the moments that were supposed to be heartfelt hit me as funny. Maybe it was just me though, loads of people love it. Yeah, Rich comic book and video game likes Kevin Hart, cool. The silence part was actually interest. I remember a book did that premise too. Wallrads, oh, I didn't hear he was a good person. Wrong, Kevin Hart. Who is it, that guy that starred in King of Queens? That's the guy, my bad. You two would track that message. Oh, dude, I think I know who you mean. hang on. Was it King of Queens? He's in Mall Cop. I know who you mean. Paul Blart, but what's Kevin James? That's it. I think you're meaning Kevin James, mate. What else? It's okay, Will. Not everyone likes the same films. Exactly. I like a film. You may not like a film. That's okay too, right? We're still groovy. We're still good. We can have a difference of opinion. I'm not going to cancel you for it. You know what? Kevin James, there we go. I know, and I've never been accused of being a horror guy. Walrads, he had to have 35 birthdays in a calendar year. 35 fake birthdays. Walrads, was it 35? Like, what's the math? Was it 34 with one real one, or 35 fake? Good question. They are saying that it's probably more, though, which, you know, if you're going to be that nuts, there's going to be a heck of a lot more that you've defrauded there. Will Morris, how do you remember their names? I'd be done after 2. I'd be done after 1. I'm a bugger when it comes to remembering names, guys. I'm just not with it. I try my best. But you'll have seen, I did a couple of weeks back a watch party, and we watched Venom on this channel. And I kept referring to the bad guy as the evil science dude. I'd heard his name, but I'm not good with names, so I reference people based on like a descriptive kind of situation. I don't mean any disrespect by it, it's just how I identify people-ish. Well, so yeah, evil science dude. Yeah, I'm rubbish with names. Walrads, like a teacher, you have a sign-in sheet or a star system, and you make a little check mark when they enter your door. Yeah, like I said before, he would have to have been anal with his organisation skills to be able to keep check and keep on top of, no pun intended, keep on top of every like girlfriend that he was defrauding there. Wouldn't it be funny if none of them were his real birthday? that would be ironic, yes. Dude has to have the best memory ever. Yeah, I agree. The novice burner phones, like the ones drug dealers would use for contacting each girl. Yeah, true. That could be a lawsuit libel. It was only 34 fake birthdays. We better go to Twitter to see how they feel, whether this is actionable. Walrads, you do that and report back to us and let us know if you made it out alive. Please make it out alive. You want to consult the kangaroo court of Twitter? Good luck to you, good sir. Good luck. Cake. David Small Money says cake. I would like some cake. I now have a hampering for cake. Hey novice. Hey up novice. That's a lot of burners. That's a drawer full of burners. That's like 2 or 3 drawers full of burners, don't you think? But there you go. What else are you saying? I'm in 35 chat rooms right now, and I don't see why he can't 35 people. Walrads. Well done for your multitasking. I have issues trying to multitask 2 things at a time. For you to do 35, rock on. Rich's comic book and video game. That shouldn't work. Charlie Sheen tried that and things got sticky. Okay. Will Morris, of course he has a silver tongue. That's how you keep 35 girlfriends. He lollipops them, doesn't he? Will Morris, the first problem he would run into is time management. Well, yeah. I wonder how he got caught out in the first place, though. Really, if you think about it. Let me dim this light a little bit. It's becoming a little bit too harsh as the daylight's going down. Hang on. There we go. Much better. At War Lads, you told us we were the only one. Geo the Sage. Aww. Geo the Sage feels betrayed a little bit, War Lads. Poor show. War Lads, I wonder if some of them spoke a different language, because if so, then he deserves even more credit. Yes. He was a homosexual. David Small Money. That would be like something on like his tombstone, wouldn't it? He was a homosexual. That's like a tombstone like message, isn't it? Well, that's what popped up in my head, like instantly. I know my head goes places that are completely weird. I don't know if you've noticed that about me, but yeah, welcome. Will Morris, the novice, he could have life-like robots taking his place when he doesn't have time for certain girlfriends. Or maybe he pulled a Christian Bale from Prestige. Spoilers, LOL. I saw that movie, and do you know what? I was absolutely shocked at the twist. I didn't guess the twists. That's a good movie. A mark of a good movie for me is that if they do have a twist at the end, I do not guess it. It comes to me as a complete surprise and shock, and The Prestige was definitely one of them. Absolutely. But yeah, robots is a thing. It's an actual thing right now. I think though, if I was in that situation, right, and he kind of sent out one of his robot lookalikes to service me. Why do I keep knocking into my freaking mic again? Professional YouTube of the world-ish. Anyway, I would tell straight away that the dude's a robot. I'm just saying, you know. I think your argument's a little bit flawed there, the novice. Just saying. Will Morris, LOL, LMDs. Now you're talking. A little bit more realistic and lifelike. Walrads, what constitutes a present? Are we talking a Playmates Ninja Turtle toy? Where are we taking where are we talking new stainless steel flatware? Well, let's put it this way, right? He had, to our knowledge, and he probably had more, 35 girlfriends, and in like dollars, just less than $1,000 in goods and stuff that he got from these 35 girlfriends. So you can probably deduce from that they weren't giving him gold-plated iPhones. Let's put it that way, right? Walrads, Geo, you're the only one in the browser, in this browser window. I've got tabs like you wouldn't believe. You see, Geo, doesn't that make you feel better? Thank you, Walrads. Will Morris, he seems to have had extensive taste. Yes, his taste was very extensive beyond the one girlfriend. David Small Money, yes, wow, Steph, you made my girlfriend's day. Woo woo, that'll do for me. Rich's comic book and video game, I don't remember the science dude name either. Yes, not remembering for the win. And it's evil science dude, but yeah. Same thing. How was it actually fraud though? It okay, Will. So it was fraud because he firstly probably told the women that they were the only one in his life, and that was it. And then secondly, he obtained monies or financial assets from these women under the false pretense that A, they were the only one in his life, and B, that it was his birthday. In other words, he lied to get money or goods. That's how it's fraud. one or Rich's comic book and video game, one or two showed up at the same time at his place. This is what I meant, Steph. Oh, okay, fair enough. I get that now. Geo the Sage, love The Prestige, one of my faves. I loved it. Not one of my faves, but I appreciated it. If I'm going to talk about one of my faves, my favourite film of all time is The Breakfast Club. Yes, you can come at me all you want, but I stand by that. I absolutely love The Breakfast Club. I was going to say... I'm going to say it because I'm not ashamed. I was about to say The Breast First Club. Yes, as in Lady Lump's Breast First Club. Yeah, I know, I went there. Never mind. Again, my mind, it goes places. Welcome. I guess the ending, the book it is based on, isn't as good as the movie. Ooh. Now that's very rare for someone to say. You're basically saying the movie's better than the book it were based on. Fair play. Rich's comic book and video game, The Prestige, is awesome. Wall of ads. You see, I would put in 35 normal repair type people, electrician, refrigerator repairman. That way you keep the same phone, nobody knows. Is there something you need to tell us, wall lads? How many girlfriends do you have? David Small Money, yes. Rich the Comic Brother, yes. David Bowie is The Prestige, yeah. But I with David Bowie, I'm sorry, Labyrinth. My favourite David Bowie movie is The Labyrinth. Come at me. But there you go. Will Morris, Breakfast Club, nice. Richard's comic book and video game, Breakfast Club, nice. Exactly, nice. But yeah, we are gonna be wrapping up, guys. Cause I got work in the morning. It's my next week is my final full week in my current role. The week after, I'll be starting my new role. When? Oh, let me have a look. On a Thursday. Yeah. So I start my new role in the company on the 1st of July. So yeah, next week will be my final full week in my current role. And so I have work in the morning, so I'm going to have to get some beauty sleep. I say beauty sleep, I mean, look at this. No amount of sleep could fix this. I know, I get it, but I still try anyway, because everyone loves a tryer. What can I say? It is what it is. But yes, so wrapping up on this stream, does anyone have any last minute questions before I bog off? Ask me anything. Why the heck not? New subscribers, old subscribers, anyone that's part of the tribe, the Alter Nerd tribe. This is your chance to ask me anything. If you think I'm interested enough to ask something about, I don't know, go for it. What are you all saying in the meantime, though, as I wait? I enjoyed David Bowie as Tesla. He was impossible to forget. Yeah, in The Prestige. I have to admit, when I watched The Prestige, do you know what? I had to do a double take. I didn't realise and didn't know that David Bowie was actually in that movie as Tesla. Didn't know at all. But there you go. Rich's comic book and video game. I agree, Steph. You see, when you agree with me, life is easier. I'm kidding. You can disagree with me all you want. It's all good. It's all gravy. As long as we're respectful, then we good. But sorry, it's my sense of humour. I'll crack on. Labyrinth is absolute fun. Here's to hoping those sequel plans come to nothing. Oh, hell yeah. I don't want a sequel. I don't want a reboot. I don't want a sequel. I want nothing of this Labyrinth movie. Just leave it alone. Oh my goodness, leave it alone. Seriously. You cannot, right, mess with perfection. Zero, zilch, zip, nada. You leave it well alone, okay? You start tinkering with it and it just becomes sacrilege, and we don't want that. So, yeah. Leave Labyrinth alone. Will Morris, whatever, Steph, you know you don't need any beauty sleep, just the regular kind. I'll take that. Will Morris, ask me anything, sounds like a separate stream. Probably should wait till Bunda is around too. Maybe not. That might be asking for trouble if Bunda's around, to be fair, mate. The Novice, final question. Why are you so great? I'm not great, I'm just me. Why are you so great for supporting me? Thank you. But Nicholas Clark, nice job on the subs today. Oh, well, I'm blown away by the amount of support that just came in during this stream. Thank you to everyone that subscribed and joined the Alter Nerd tribe. We are one step closer to hitting our 1,000 milestone, and we can have our 1,000 subscriber epic party. I'll get Richard to do a sleepover. His parents literally live across the road from us. Quite handy, right? His parents literally live opposite us, which I don't mind. It's actually really cool, in all honesty. But yeah, he can do a sleepover over there, and one night I can actually be as loud as I want to, and we can have a full-on party for our 1,000 subscriber. That would be freaking epic, wouldn't it, mate? But yes, David Small Money, good night from me and Vlabka. Okay, or Labka. I don't know if the V is silent or not. Apologies if I've mispronounced that. But good night, David. Thank you very much for being here and your support as always. Richard's comic book and video game. Never be sorry. Boom. I'll be jumping over to Andy's channel, new video. Yes, I saw a new video pop up, so I'll be going over as well in a moment. If you guys haven't already, you don't even know who I'm talking about. It's Andy Signor. It's Popcorn Planet. His channel link is in the description bar below. So if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel to join the Alter Nerd tribe, as always. But then once you've done that, make a beeline to Popcorn Planet, because there's a new video that's being released. And when Andy releases a new video, guys, pay attention. He comes up with some right exclusives that you won't get anywhere else. Dude has insider knowledge like there is no tomorrow, and his takes and his opinions, you won't get it anywhere else. And just like me, he says it as it is, lays it on the line, no sugarcoating, no BSing, no nothing. Just the way that we like it, up. But yes, Tyler Cordalis, yes. DM me when you've got the time, and yes, from what you said before, I would love to be in a future episode of your podcast, mate. So let's get that sorted. Richard's comic book video game soon. Geo the Sage, good stream. Glad to see everybody today. Yes, glad to see everyone today. And while that's good to meet you, Geo. Well, that's good to meet you too. Thank you very much for becoming part of the tribe and subscribing. But with all that being said, you guys, that's it from me. I want to say again, if I haven't said it already, I so appreciate everyone that has come today, that has been in the live chat to keep me company, that has subscribed, joined the Alter Nerd tribe and supported me. Thank you to Jean Mick earlier on for your generous donation through oh my goodness, I'm completely brain fart. Through PayPal, there we go. Thank you ever so much for that. And yeah, thank you to everyone for their support in helping our little community, our tribe, grow. Again, we are one step closer to 1,000 subscribers and having that epic 1,000 subscriber party. But that's it for this stream. Thank you again for everyone that's joined. If you are watching live or you've got this far and you're watching on the replay, dude, that is absolutely epic of you. Subscribe to join the Alter Nerd tribe. Like, share, comment down below, all that good stuff, because when you like and you comment, it helps with the algorithm. It helps with people discovering the channel more and helping our tribe grow. Don't know how much it helps your favourite creators for them to do that, for you to do that, should I say. So whenever you support your creators, always like and comment, because it supports them and it does so much for their channel, I promise you that. But I'll stop waffling on, and until the next time, you guys, laters.